buy your insurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person, like Lance at Van Z Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Van Z Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399.
Harvest is in full swing, and Grossenberg Implement has the integrated solution staff to help you. Don't trust just anyone with your data. Give their staff at any of their 9 locations a call to review your harvest data through John Deere Operations Center. Many changes have been made to this useful tool, and their staff is trained to get you through it. Grossenberg Implement, where service is the other half of a great product.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Give it off to Cisse, gliding to the basket. Out to 3, Jay Hayes. Good. And Eric Glenn wants to stop the music.
Sturgis Strikers is your hometown bowling alley that is locally owned and operated. Come on down and bowl a game, join a league, or have a birthday party. Don't forget Friday and Saturdays are Blacklight Bowling Nights. Conveniently located off 1st and LaSalle Street, stop in and grab your morning coffee from 5-8 Espresso. Not a coffee person? No problem. Grab a tea or smoothie. And if you're going to grab a drink, why not grab a Daylight donut or two? All located inside Sturgis Strikers off 1st and LaSalle.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Grocery Mart off Junction Avenue in Sturgis, South Dakota is your locally owned and operated grocery store. Stop in and shop the great selection of fresh cut meats. Then stroll on over to the fresh produce aisle. Watch for weekly ads for big savings and make sure you're checking out their Facebook page for the hot deals. Grocery Mart continues to strive to offer the best deals to their customers. Located off Junction Avenue in Sturgis, South Dakota, Grocery Mart says go Scoopers.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
The Home Slice Group. Your customers love your business, but you need more of them. That's where we come in. We work with great brands, connecting them to the right audience using video, website development, digital, and audio. All tied together with intelligent media placement to get as many people to your front door as possible. You concentrate on running your business while we concentrate on growing your business. Elevate your brand with us, the Home Slice Group.
At Dakota Discount RV, our mission is to make your RV experience fun and easy by providing quality recreational vehicles, competitive pricing, and professional sales and service. We're proud to offer the finest names in RVs. Our big inventory of fifth wheels, travel trailers, and toy haulers allow us to save customers thousands of dollars compared to most dealers. Come see us at either of our two locations, 3330 East Mall Drive, Rapid City, or 11200 JB Road, exit 48, Somerset. Newell Golf Club, located just minutes outside of town, the friendly hometown golf course. Come play a round of golf in a laid-back atmosphere and enjoy the views that western South Dakota has to offer. Newell Golf Club strives to be a community leader, offering the course to the Newell High School and middle school golf teams free of charge and hosting multiple community golf tournaments throughout the season. First-time members get half off membership fees. Look us up on Facebook.
Would you buy your insurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person, like Lance at Van Zee Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Van Zee Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Harvest is in full swing, and Grossenberg Implement has the integrated solution staff to help you. Don't trust just anyone with your data. Give their staff at any of their 9 locations a call to review your harvest data through John Deere Operations Center. Many changes have been made to this useful tool, and their staff is trained to get you through it. Grossenberg Implement, where service is the other half of a great product.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Give it off to Cisse, gliding to the basket. Out to 3, Jay Hayes. Good. And Eric Glenn wants to stop the music.
Sturgis Strikers is your hometown bowling alley that is locally owned and operated. Come on down and bowl a game, join a league, or have a birthday party. Don't forget Friday and Saturdays are blacklight bowling nights. Conveniently located off 1st and LaSalle Street, stop in and grab your morning coffee from 5-8 Espresso. Not a coffee person? No problem. Grab a tea or smoothie. And if you're going to grab a drink, why not grab a daylight donut or two? All located inside Sturgis Strikers off 1st and LaSalle.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Grocery Mart off Junction Avenue in Sturgis, South Dakota is your locally owned and operated grocery store. Stop in and shop the great selection of fresh cut meats. Then stroll on over to the fresh produce aisle. Watch for weekly ads for big savings and make sure you're checking out their Facebook page for the hot deals. Grocery Mart continues to strive to offer the best deals to their customers. Located off Junction Avenue in Sturgis, South Dakota, Grocery Mart says go Scoopers.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
The Home Slice Group. Your customers love your business, but you need more of them. That's where we come in. We work with great brands, connecting them to the right audience using video, website development, digital, and audio. All tied together with intelligent media placement to get as many people to your front door as possible. You concentrate on running your business while we concentrate on growing your business. Elevate your brand with us, the Home Slice Group.
At Dakota Discount RV, our mission is to make your RV experience fun and easy by providing quality recreational vehicles, competitive pricing, and professional sales and service. We're proud to offer the finest names in RVs. Our big inventory of fifth wheels, travel trailers, and toy haulers allow us to save customers thousands of dollars compared to most dealers. Come see us at either of our two locations, 3330 East Mall Drive, Rapid City, or 11200 JB Road, exit 48, Somerset. Newell Golf Club, located just minutes outside of town, the friendly hometown golf course. Come play a round of golf in a laid-back atmosphere and enjoy the views that western South Dakota has to offer. Newell Golf Club strives to be a community leader, offering the course to the Newell High School and middle school golf teams free of charge and hosting multiple community golf tournaments throughout the season. First-time members get half off membership fees. Look us up on Facebook.
Would you buy your insurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person, like Lance at Van Zee Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Van Zee Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Harvest is in full swing, and Grossenberg Implement has the integrated solution staff to help you. Don't trust just anyone with your data. Give their staff at any of their 9 locations a call to review your harvest data through John Deere Operations Center. Many changes have been made to this useful tool, and their staff is trained to get you through it. Grossenberg Implement, where service is the other half of a great product.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Give it off to Cisse, gliding to the basket. Out to 3, Jay Hayes. Good. And Eric Glenn wants to stop the music.
Sturgis Strikers is your hometown bowling alley that is locally owned and operated. Come on down and bowl a game, join a league, or have a birthday party. Don't forget Friday and Saturdays are Blacklight Bowling Nights. Conveniently located off 1st and LaSalle Street, stop in and grab your morning coffee from 5-8 Espresso. Not a coffee person? No problem. Grab a tea or smoothie. And if you're going to grab a drink, why not grab a Daylight donut or two? All located inside Sturgis Strikers off 1st and LaSalle.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Grocery Mart off Junction Avenue in Sturgis, South Dakota is your locally owned and operated grocery store. Stop in and shop the great selection of fresh cut meats. Then stroll on over to the fresh produce aisle. Watch for weekly ads for big savings and make sure you're checking out their Facebook page for the hot deals. Grocery Mart continues to strive to offer the best deals to their customers. Located off Junction Avenue in Sturgis, South Dakota, Grocery Mart says go Scoopers.
Game. One big play by Sully Jost was about half of that total. He had almost a 30-yard catch in the second half, but Scoopers just offensively couldn't get anything rolling in the game. And tonight they're facing a Pierre Governor team who has the same record. We watched some Pierre tape. Coach, I know you did too. What was your take on the Pierre Governors?
You know, the Pierre Governors are the Pierre Governors, and talking to their coaching staff, they say that, well, we're not as good as we have been in the past, to which I said, you're still the Pierre Governors. Their linebackers are a little thin right now. As you see out on the field, there's a couple kids on crutches. Talking to the coaching staff, they've had a couple kids with an ACL issues. They've had one kid that's out for the season with a broken leg. Their hope is they will get healthy in time for the playoffs. I talked to him about Yankton. I said, Yankton's the real deal. This is from Pierre telling me that. So, yeah, it was not a very good game for the Scoopers, Terry. You're absolutely right. But they were playing a quality team.
Keys to victory tonight, my friend, for the Scoops.
You know, the Pierre Governors opened up with wins against Aberdeen Central and Huron. They've lost their last 4 games. When's the last time you've said Pierre has lost 4 in a row? They're coming off 7 straight state championships. This season has been a real down year, but as Coach said, well coached. You know, Steve Steele and the Pierre coaches, they know what they're doing. They got a young team, and they're still trying to kind of put things together. Pierre, from watching some tape on them, relying a lot on quarterback keepers from the shotgun. They're going to be starting quarterback Caleb Lounsbury tonight, so you're going to see a lot of direct snap quarterback keepers. They got a couple of good receivers. Sophomore Carter Schaffelbein, and they have Cooper Terwilliger, who was hurt against Yankton. Cooper is 6'5". He's a D1 commit. They play 3 quarterbacks at times. Elijah Bucci, Lounsbury, and Sutton Sonnenschein. Defensively, Yankton had some good success running up the middle. Their defensive backs, though, were burned for 3 passing touchdowns. My keys to victory, fellas, for Key City Chiropractic. Scoopers on a losing streak right now as well. 2 one-point losses in a row and a blowout last week at Yankton. You almost count last week as an anomaly. A long trip, depressed about 2 one-point losses. They just didn't show up last week. Tonight, they're going to need to get Sully Jost outside and in space. Coach always calls him a playmaker. Let him make those plays. Get him outside. Inside runs against Yankton, completely ineffective. Get Sully on the outside with bubble screens, with sweeps, get him off tackle. Carter Williams and our quarterbacks, Jackson Kano, the other one, need to be a bit more accurate with their passes. Too many drop balls and off-target throws last week. Offensively, Scoopers need to be more dynamic. Been way too predictable the past few weeks. Inside runs, the defense keys on, too easy. Downfield throws, off-target, too long. Got to knock those out. Keep the passes short to our backs. Gary and I were talking to Dalen DeShock, our tight end who's also being recruited by some big schools. He only has 5 catches on the season. Got to get him more involved, get some quick out patterns to our receivers. Defensively, got to stop them. You got to stop the run. Haven't proven that we can do that this season. Our defensive backs have been burned several times on passes. Defensively, we got to tighten things up. And those could be the keys to a victory over the Pierre Govs tonight here at Woodle Field. A team the Scoopers haven't beat in
a long time.
Not in recent memory.
Long time. Yeah, and the other thing is, Pierre's going to be keen on Sully Joes. So if they start doing that, keen on him, then you can start running some misdirection or using him as a decoy, play action, or maybe giving it to the back quarterback keepers, whatever it is. You can use Sully as your decoy, and that might be a key to victory.
Keys to victory tonight brought to you by Key City Chiropractic and Acupuncture, the key to a healthier life. Give them a call at 605-561-0161. Good sportsmanship being advised tonight thanks to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division. Along with the good sportsmanship, they salute tonight's umpire and officiating crew. The Law on the Field brought to you tonight by the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection. We'll hear from them, and kickoff is just around the corner. This is Scooper Football on the Big 81 KBHB.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
Scooper Football.
All right, Terry, the streak for Coach Koletsky continues on the coin toss.
Yeah, Coach Koletsky and the captains won the coin toss. They deferred. Pierre will be receiving the kickoff on the west end of Woodle Field. Kind of a weird wind tonight here at Woodle Field, too. It's blowing kind of from the east. It's just a slight breeze. You can feel it come in the window once in a while here.
The professional announcers like to call it a swirling wind. That might be what we see tonight here in this game.
You know, Coach, breeze makes me feel fine.
Fall breeze. Coach mentioned Sully, and we talked about him a lot being a key part of this offense. He's got 87 carries, 603 yards, 8 touchdowns, 7 yards a carry. He has not fumbled the ball. Let me find some wood to knock on here. But
there's a lot of it in here.
Sully having a great season. Last few weeks haven't been great for Sully. They've got to get him in space.
We are ready for the kick, and we are underway at Woodle Field. It's a high kick. The wind's going to take it a little bit, and called for a fair catch at the 23-yard line by number 19 of the Pierre Governors, Sutton Sonnenschein, the sophomore.
Guys, talking to the staff on the Sturgis Scooper side, they are in good health. Good news, Chase Temple did pass his concussion protocol. As you remember, he took a terrible hit in the Aberdeen Central game, but he did pass the protocol. They are going to keep him out of the game, though, tonight.
So Temple not playing. We hope to have him back next week for Watertown. Pierre is ready to go in their white jerseys tonight. Green helmets. Scoopers are in black uniforms tonight with the white numbers. Under center, they'll hand this one off. Not much there, and Sturgis brings it down, and that might be a loss.
Yeah, Carter Merrill with the carry. Starting quarterback for Pierre is Caleb Lounsbury. Yeah, no gain on that play for Carter Merrill.
170-pound junior in Lounsbury, and no gain, so 2nd down and 10. He was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, Pierre was trying to run him behind the big guard and tackle, and the defense end came down and stopped that.
Now Lounsbury will come out of the shotgun. Hand this one off, working at left side and running into a Scooper defender there. We'll get his number for you.
Yeah, number 24 for the Scoops. That's Cade Wilnard with the tackle.
Not much there. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And a huge 3rd down and 10 coming up for the Governors. Scoopers would love to force a 3 and out.
And this is how Pierre started against Yankton. Couple of runs, and then they did a quarterback keeper. They're going to pass now.
Pressure coming, and that pass overthrown was intended for George Stolley, number 4. But getting in there really quick was Robert Sperling. Nobody blocked him.
And you know, Pierre had him open by a step.
Yep.
If he would have connected, he might have been gone.
Lounsbury was rushed into throwing that one, though, and he threw it too far out in front of his intended receiver. So 3 and out to start for the Pierre Governors. Scoopers are going to get the ball. Here is the punt. It's high, and the wind blows it short.
Short.
Oh, that is dropped by the Scoopers on the fair catch, and Pierre jumps on it. And there is the Scoopers' first mistake.
And you know how many
Coach
times
Gillespie is livid.
Oh, because you when you have a short punt, the rule is get away from the ball.
Yeah.
And you can see the Sturgis kickoff return specialist coming up on the run trying to get that ball with 6 white jerseys around it.
And he called the fair catch, and it went right through his arms. And Pierre has a huge break here. They will take over at their own 44-yard line. So Lounsbury is back out. Takes a snap, quick throw, wide open at midfield. His receiver there will haul that one in, and he's got 11 yards, first down. Lincoln Dilgis with the catch, number 13. And Dilgis was wide open, guys, on that left side. First and they're going to give them the first down. Yes, 1st and 10.
Yeah, 10 yards on that catch.
Spotted at the 46-yard line. Lounsbury looking to the sideline here for Pierre. 2 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Nobody in the backfield except Lounsbury with the snap. Quick throw. Another wide open wide receiver caught and rode down at about the 34-yard line. Another first down for the Govs.
Carter Merrill with the catch. Pierre kind of going into kind of a hurry-up offense here.
And they've had 2 wide open wide receivers here. Those Scooper fullbacks are going to have to close the gap here.
13-yard gain on that play.
Stands out of the shotgun, low snap, maintains it. Quick throw up the middle, another wide open receiver, hit at the 30. Ball comes out, picked up by a Sturgis Scooper. And Dalen DeShock picks it up, and a mistake by the Pierre Governors will give the ball to the Scoopers for the first time tonight.
Yeah, that ball caught by George Stolley, but Calvin Kettleson put a smack on Stolley, jarred the ball loose, recovered by Dalen DeShock.
One good turnover
break,
deserves
guys.
another,
guys. Yep, absolutely.
You know, and there was a second there, I was wondering if he had the ball in possession because he took about a step and a half and then the ball came loose, but they did call it a fumble.
Yep, no replay in high school football, so we won't get to see it again. But you were right, Coach. I was wondering if that was a completed catch, and that is the rule by the referee.
Scoopers at their own 44, taking over in good field position.
So they get their own break here tonight. Carter Williams out of shotgun formation. Sully Jost in the backfield. 3 wide receivers. Jost gets the handoff, works it across the 45. Bangs up his way to about the 50-yard line. He's going to pick up about 5-6 yards on the carry.
And they ran that off tackle, Terry. You must have just said something to Coach Gillespie.
You know, I always say I've never coached a football game in my life.
But you're really good at it.
I'm not.
You're not going to go there.
I haven't even coached Pee Wee football, but watched
Maybe
a lot
you should.
But I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
Good one. 45-yard line is where Carter Williams will stand. Peter Pye is going to catch that one. Oh, he dropped it right through his mitts.
And that's been an issue for the Scoops. Watching film on previous games, that pass on target from Williams into the hands of Pye, but dropped. I mean, a lot of drop balls by the Scoops.
One thing the receivers have tendency to do on the Scoopers is to look away from the ball before they have it in possession. That seems to be a real issue.
Ball at the 50-yard line, 3rd down.
Yeah, look it into your hands. I mean, it's...
You've
coached
catch
football.
it with your hands. Yeah, I coached linemen.
3rd and 4. Williams out of the shotgun. Waiting for the snap. Long snap count here. He'll hand this one off. He'll work it to Peter Pye. And Pye, I think, is going to get the first down. He needed 4, got 5 as he gets it to the 45-yard line.
Good run by Pye. Atoning for his mistake. 4-yard gain for Peter.
They put him right at the sticks, guys. He's short. He is short by about an inch.
Wow.
I would get a
I'd measure
measurement on that.
That
looks like
good
it's a
from
first
up here.
down. Yeah, I think so too, but they're going 4th and inches.
And we're not gonna
it
get a
looks
measurement.
good from up here.
It sure does, guys. It looks like a first down to me too.
Well, after cataract surgery, I can see real well down there.
Really, all you need is a tush push here, guys. Oh, and they got Pierre to jump off sides. Maybe that was Coach Koletsky's intention, and that will give him the automatic first down. But, again, I'm surprised you just don't put Jost or somebody under center and just push him forward.
Well, number 62, that's George Hammer. He did a good acting job
Sure
on
did.
that.
And that was an issue for Pierre last week, too, against Yankton. They a lot of penalties, a lot of offsides penalties. Defense just a bit too aggressive.
5-yard penalty gives the Scoops a first down.
You know, we've talked about this before. A lot of teams at high school stay in the shotgun when it's 4th and inches.
That's
and
true.
I don't understand those calls.
Sorry, but 2 weeks ago, Pierre played Yankton. Last week was O'Gorman.
Ball at the 41, 1st and 10. Williams pistol formation. Throws this one down the field. Oh, he's got a man there if he can get it to him to shock the intended receiver, but over his head. But I think, guys, DeShock may have lost that football.
Yeah, you know, he's looking back over his shoulder and slowed down just a little bit to try to find out where the ball was and went over his head.
Double covered, by the way. 2 Pierre defenders down there, but DeShock could have hauled that in if he was able to focus that one in.
Yeah, again, those are the plays I disagree with. Keep the passes short. Let your playmakers make plays. Kind of a wasted play, in my opinion.
I formation here now for the Scoopers. Put a man in motion right to left. Williams stands at the 45-yard line. 2nd down and 10. He's going to keep it. Works at the left side. Nope, nowhere to go. He's going to lose yards.
You know, that time Pierre had 8 guys in the box.
They did.
I think they knew where they were going with the ball.
Yeah, Pierre sniffed that one out. Loss of what, 1 or 2, 3rd down and 11 or 12 coming. Let's see what they put it.
Yeah,
mark this one 2 yards back.
Loss of 2.
Yeah.
You know, Carter on the year, 26 carries, 167 yards, and a touchdown. He's had some good runs throughout the year. You're right, Pierre, though, snipped that one out.
And you're right, Terry, when you throw the ball like Scoopers have been doing and don't get anything on first down, that really hurts you.
3rd down and a mile here for the Scoops. Williams, the lone person in the backfield here. Now he's going to come. Nope, he's going to work out a new play here, it looks like. 3 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Quick
there
throw, right side. That's too low. That's dropped. Yep.
Perfect design play, executed poorly.
Intended for Wormstadt, and that was too low for him to catch.
And you're right, it was a good call because Pierre had all their linebackers, all their linemen on the line of scrimmage, and no one really back to cover that play.
So the drive stalls for the Scoopers. They're going to have to punt this one away. They'll punt it from their own 45. That's a great kick. The wind is going to carry it all the way to the end zone. And the touchback will give the Pierre Governors the ball back. It will be their 3rd possession here of the first quarter.
Yeah, crazy after that turnover.
In the first quarter, scoreless game so far, 6:17 to play. Must-win game here for both of these teams, trying to get into the playoffs, which are looming in just 3 weeks, guys.
That's crazy. Yeah, 3 games.
And you know, here's the thing: Scoops got to play Watertown, and they got to play Spearfish.
Yep, 2 tough teams.
It's a rough road.
Yep. Watertown will be here next week. Then we're up in Spearfish in 2 weeks on a Thursday. Pitch out in the backfield. Uh-oh, huge hole.
He's got speed.
Breaking through. And Scooper's trying to catch him, and they do.
Oof.
Chasing him down is number 5, Jesse Lane.
Carter
Merrill. Yeah, he would have almost took it to the house. Oh, it's coming back, though. We have a flag way back here.
That was about a 55, 60-yard run for Merrill. And
huge run for Merrill, and it's coming back.
And give credit to the Pierre line. They really had a huge hole on the right side of the Scooper defensive line.
Pierre sitting right now at number 7 in power points, so they're kind of on the ball
right
too.
In there. Yep.
They know their wins are huge too. They need wins, and they.
So instead of a first down deep in Sturgis Cooper territory, this is going to be a first down and add the holding penalty in, and it'll be about a first down and 15. Under center this time. They'll hand this one off. Nowhere to go. And that Sturgis front line has done a good job of shutting down the run so far.
No, I anticipate that Pierre's going to run another off-tackle play. That's where they got the big run last time. So watch in the next play if they run it off the tackle spot.
Merrill with a 1-yard gain on that carry.
Lounsbury will be looking at a 2nd down and 14. He'll come out of the gun formation here. 2 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Takes the snap, rolling to his right. He's going to throw this one, and it's incomplete. Pass was intended for Dilgis.
So, Terry, explain to our listeners, how do the playoffs work in AA?
You know, the top 8 teams in power points will make the playoffs, and for the Scoopers, they're sitting at number 10. So Mitchell and Sturgis outside of that top 8 right now. Of course, 8 plays 1, 7 plays 2, and so on and so forth.
Is Douglas in that too?
Douglas, I think, is in last.
I'm sorry, Douglas is in 11th place right now. So Douglas, Mitchell, and Sturgis outside the top 8 right now.
So wins are very important here for the Scoopers, especially tonight.
Lots of time. Lounsbury's
going to keep it. Uh-oh, he's got some open grass. He's down the sideline.
Well,
Still got a flag comes in.
Number 13
and I think they're going to get Dilgis.
Had a hold of Warmstad. Warmstad was trying to get rid of him, and he kept grabbing his jersey right in front of the official.
And that penalty took place about the 31-32, so that should push him back 10 yards from there.
Big run for Lounsbury, though.
Check the call, but I think you're right, Coach. I think that's what it is. Yep.
Yeah, it was right in front of the Scooper bench, and I think Coach Koleski was trying to give his opinion.
I'm sure he was. Koleski would have thrown a flag if he had one.
Yeah. No, it was pretty clear because the Pierre receiver had a hold of both shoulders of the jersey, and the defensive man couldn't get loose. That's holding.
Yeah, good call, Coach. 22-yard run for Lounsbury, but it's going to come back 10 yards.
So that will push Pierre back. They'll mark it at the 27-yard line, so it'll be 3rd down and about 4 for the Govs. Lounsbury will come out of the gun here. A little confusion here. I'm not sure he knows what the play is. He's going to have to hurry up, though. The play clock was winding down. He'll throw this one in the middle. That's caught for a 1st down. And getting away from the tackle is number 4, Stolle. And Stolle has a 1st down and more. We'll get it to about the 39-yard line.
So, you know, the last 3 completed passes by Pierre are all in front of the linebackers. They're just running little slants into the middle. Linebackers are dropping, and it's happening right in front of them.
Got 12-yard gain for Stolle, and yeah, that's what I wish the Scoops would do.
Pierre moves the sticks. They'll have a 1st down and 10. They've overcome a couple of holding penalties here. One of them a big one in which they had a huge gain into Sturgis Cooper territory. And again, that play takes forever to get in to Lounsbury.
Lounsbury 3 of 6 passing for 35 yards.
Lounsbury puts a man in motion. Quick snap to him. And right up the gut. Big gain near the 1st down marker. I believe that's Schiefelbein. Schiefelbein, I think, has 8 or 9 yards. Let's see where they spot this. It's going to be about a yard shy, it looks like.
Aaron Moravitz made the stop, but he was good 5-6 yards down the field.
And he's the nose tackle.
That's right.
Yeah. So what they're doing is they're just hitting the right side of the Scooper line for their big gains. I think
2nd down and 1.
I think Coach Koleski make an adjustment
Absolutely. See, Scoopers might bring a little pressure here on Lounsbury. 2nd and short. He'll take the snap, and they are going to try and pass here on 2nd and short. They're going for it all down the field. Oh, stretching out to try and haul that one in is Dilgis. Not quite there. Incomplete is the call.
He stepped out of bounds, too, so even if he had caught that one, it wouldn't have counted.
They would have come back on the penalty, yep.
Have you noticed they're always throwing at Jesse Lane, too, for the Sturgis Scoopers? I think they like their matchup there with 13 for the Pierre Governors and number 5 for the Sturgis Scoopers.
Yeah, a little bit of a height advantage for Dilgis.
Pierre now looking at a 3rd and short. It'll be 3rd and 1. Ball at the 47-yard line. Scoopers are bringing some pressure, it looks like. Here they come. They'll try and stop the run, and just enough for the 1st down. is Carter Merrill. I think Merrill's got it. He'll spot him at midfield. He's got it by about a yard.
2-yard gain for Merrill.
3.5 left to play. Opening quarter, no score at Woodall Field in Sturgis on this Friday night.
Some big matchups across the state, too, tonight. We'll get to those at halftime. But number 4, Watertown, hosting number 5, T. Number 1, Brookings, hosting number 3, Yankton.
Some very good games tonight. Lounsbury under center.
Brookings-Yankton one will be interesting.
Absolutely. They'll hand this one off. Oh, another big opening thanks to the offensive line for Pierre. About a 6-yard gain that time from Merrill. So Merrill with a couple of nice carries here for the Pierre Govs. They are in Sturgis Cooper territory at the 44.
And you know, as John Madden used to say, it all starts up front with the big boys. And right now the big boys for Pierre are pushing back the big boys, the Scoopers.
They are winning the battle up front. Schiefelbein will line up on the left side.
Yeah, Pierre had some big boys coming back on the offensive line from last year's state championship team. Ty Michael, number 62, on that left side.
Lounsbury out of the gun. Still waiting to get that call in from the sideline. Takes the snap. He's going to roll to his right. Throws. Man wide open, wide receiver up the middle, and that's caught by big number 32, and that is Trevor Rounds, the senior. And he has a first down. And Pierre keeps this drive moving.
You know, watching the Yankton game, Pierre threw the ball one time in the first half. They're really using the passing game well so far here in the first half at Woodall Field.
Ball at the 38-yard line.
6 yards on that play.
And, you know, they like to go to their tight ends and their running backs right now. Like you said, Terry, the little 10-yard passes in a cloud of dust.
Lounsbury under center. One lone setback out of the eye. Hands this one off. And, again, they go right up the middle on the Scoopers and a pickup of 3 yards to the 35. Second down and 7 coming up for the Pierre Governors. No score in this one, and we're down to 1.5 minutes to play opening quarter.
And this is where the Scooper defense needs to dig deep. They got to prove to these teams that they can stop the run. They couldn't do it against Yankton. Going to have to do it against Pierre tonight to get the W.
Lounsbury stands at the 40-yard line for the Govs. Some movement. Flag's going to fly here, it looks like. Yep, this might be on Pierre. I think they moved. You betcha. That'll push Pierre back 5.
25 yards and penalties for the Govs. 4 penalties for Pierre.
Back to about the 40-yard line.
Now, that was an offensive tackle move, but if it was a tight end, you know, we used to tell the kids, if you're in a 2-point move, make it look like you're going in motion.
Sure.
But that was a tackle, and he couldn't go in motion.
He wouldn't know how, probably.
So it stays second down. They'll wind the clock, coming down to 1 minute to play here in the opening quarter. Lounsbury drops back to throw. He gets chased out of the pocket, dumps it off short, and that's caught, fumbles the football, and then he picks it back up before going out of bounds. That's Stolly with the catch, a short gain. Back to about the original line of scrimmage here. And third down coming up for Pierre.
3 yards on that gain for Stolly.
So 3rd and 9.
You know, Pierre, I think, doing a good job of having some safety valves for Lounsbury. He was looking deep, didn't see anybody, dumped it short, found Stolly, and got a few positive yards.
Well, we know this is a well-coached Pierre team, and they've been doing this a long time.
Lounsbury takes the snap. Quick throw, left side over the head of his intended receiver. That was Schiefelbein, who tried to haul it in. Incomplete, and 4th down. Let's see what Pierre decides to do at the Sturgis Scooper 37-yard line.
Schiefelbein, just a sophomore, but their leading receiver on the team this year, 5'10", sophomore Carter Schiefelbein, so good future receiver for the Govs.
It's like Pierre is going to punt this one away, try to pin the Scoopers deep, and the wind takes that one a little bit. Called for the fair catch at about the 15, maybe the 10. Yeah, I think it's going to be about the 10-yard line. So Pierre does pin the Scoopers back deep. See if Sturgis goes conservative here for the remainder of the first quarter. Scoreless game so far here at Woodall Field on this Friday night. Scoopers at their own 10-yard line here. Got a long way to go for this possession.
Just 8 yards of offense for the Scoops so far in the first quarter. They got to get something going.
Williams comes out of the shotgun formation here. Takes the snap. Hands this one off right up the middle. Peter Pye with the carry, and he's going to get to about the 20. Which will give him 5 yards on the carry if that's where they spot it. Just shy of the 20, so not quite 5.
You know, word is that Sully Jost re-aggravated an ankle injury, so Peter Pye might be getting the majority of the carries. I can see Sully on the sidelines down there. Re-aggravated his ankle injury.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter. No score between the Pierre Governors and the Sturgis Scoopers. This is Friday Night Football and your Sturgis Scoopers on the Big 81 KBHB. And we're back in 60.
The Home Slice Group. Your customers love your business, but you need more of them. That's where we come in. We work with great brands, connecting them to the right audience using video, website development, digital, and audio. All tied together with intelligent media placement to get as many people to your front door as possible. You concentrate on running your business while we concentrate on growing your business. Elevate your brand with us, the Home Slice Group.
At Dakota Discount RV, our mission is to make your RV experience fun and easy by providing quality recreational vehicles, competitive pricing, and professional sales and service. We're proud to offer the finest names in RVs. Our big inventory of fifth wheels, travel trailers, and toy haulers allow us to save customers thousands of dollars compared to most dealers. Come see us at either of our 2 locations, 3330 East Mall Drive, Rapid City, or 11200 JB Road, exit 48, Somerset.
One quarter in the books. A scoreless game here at Little Field. We are ready to start the second quarter. Scoopers facing a 2nd down and 6. Williams takes the snap, drops back. Here comes Pierre with pressure. He'll throw this one in a hurry, and it's incomplete. Closest receiver to it was Jesse Lane, number 5.
Trying to set up a screen
guys.
to the right.
Williams is slow to get up. He took a shot. He appears to be okay, but Coach Koletsky was headed out there. Now he's coming back.
So that was a screen to the right side, but when those linemen are rushing, you have to chip them. You have to slow them down. And no one on the Scooper offensive line stopped the Pierre lineman.
He was
Caleb Williams.
Right on Williams. Williams had to get rid of that so fast. He appears to be okay.
They had a full head of steam when he made contact with Carter Williams.
Williams out of the gun. I think he's going to be a little bit shy of the first down, or is he right at the sticks? He's got it. Enough for the first down.
Got a first down. 6-yard gain on that play from Williams to Lane.
And he got exactly what he needed to move the sticks.
And that's what you do as a receiver. If it's 3rd down and 6, you go 6 yards or more. You don't go 4.5 or 5, Coach.
No, you always run to the sticks. Run to the sticks, people.
1st and 10, Scoops. Pye gets the carry. Good move.
Nice.
Got past the 25 to about the 26.
Yeah, this might be Peter Pye's night to shine.
Yep.
Nice move. Nice cutback by Pye to get about 7 yards on that carry.
2nd down coming up for the Scoops. Call it 2nd down and 4. They gave him 6. Ball's close to the 27-yard line. Williams comes out of the gun. Waiting for the snap. 2 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Peter Pye in the backfield with Williams. Williams takes a snap. Quick throw, left side. Caught.
Wormstead
at the 33. And Wormstead gets wrestled down there, but he's got enough for the first down, and the Scoopers move the chains again.
I like it. I like the play call. We've been talking about that all year. Nice short passes. Tegan Wormstad's a playmaker. Get it in his hands and let him go.
And the other thing is, guys, it's just like that. They're getting rid of the ball very quickly because they have to. Because right now the outside linebackers for the Pierre Govs are coming hard.
Out of the shotgun is Williams. Peter Pye stands to his left. 3 wide receivers for Sturgis. Williams takes a snap. Delayed handoff to Pye. Pye trying to work it forward. Crosses the 35. Not much more. Couple of yards on the carry for Pye.
Pye with 4 carries, 17 yards.
Guys, Sully Jost is down there. He's standing up. He's itching to get back in there. We'll see if he gets back in there. He and Tim Potts having a laugh there on the sideline.
Scoopers as a team, 881 yards rushing coming into tonight's game, 647 yards through the air.
Waiting for the snap. Williams takes it, rolls to his right. Quick throw, and that's caught, I do believe, but it's going to be a loss. DeShock, not much there.
Yeah, it's a loss of 2.
Yeah. Pushes him back to the original line of scrimmage, so now.
So you watch outside linebackers appear. If they're going towards the roll, can't talk. Which way Carter Williams is rolling, they're sending that linebacker, and he's coming hard. The other linebacker just stands there and waits to see which way they're going to go.
3rd down and 10 now instead of 3rd down and 8. Williams will come out of the shotgun formation here. Peter Pye in the backfield with Williams. Quick throw right side. That's bobbled and then caught and nowhere to go. Another loss here. And it's going to be 4th down and 12. And the Scoopers bring out the punting unit. So that was caught for a -2 for Tegan Wormstead.
Yeah, it's not going well.
Here's the punt. Sturgis has the aid of the wind on these punts, and it's fair caught.
Nope,
it's not fair caught, but hauled in at the 41 or 42 yard line. Let's see where they spotted here.
Calvin Kettleson with the tackle, and that's one of those.
That was one of those dangerous catches too.
As a punt team shooter, if they don't call fair catch, they are fair game.
That's right.
Fair game, fair catch. Guys, I'm going down on the sidelines because you know what? I got to get rid of this bubble gum out of my mouth. I am not talking well.
Sounds
tonight.
good. Sounds good, Coach.
All right, I'll put behind my ear.
Scoopers will be looking to stop Pierre defensively here. Lounsbury back out for the Govs. He'll come under center here in the I formation. Quick pitch out in the backfield, crossing the 40. 45, trying to push his way near to midfield, and he's right at the sticks. That's close to a first down. I think he's going to be a little short. He is. A yard shy. So 2nd down and 1 coming for the Governors, and they're kind of going into a hurry-up offense here.
That's Carter Merrill again with the carry. He's got 21 yards on 7 carries. Yeah, they've been showing that, against Yankton, a lot of quarterback keepers. Haven't seen any tonight, so take what I say with a big grain of salt, a coarse grain of sea salt.
Lounsbury takes a snap, quick throw to the left. That is caught. That's enough for the first down. Into Sturgis Cooper territory.
Schiefelbein with the catch.
Schiefelbein gets knocked out of bounds at about the 40.
11 yards on that catch.
And the Gov, Lounsbury will stand at the 45-yard line. Nope, he's going to come under center now. One lone setback, I formation. Dropping back to throw, looking, trying to get this to his receiver down
Great
the
coverage.
field, and it's almost caught after it got deflected off a Sturgis Scooper.
Jackson Kano, fantastic
Kano
coverage.
was back there with coverage.
He was on him like a bad shirt, and he looked back at the football, which is what you have to do as a DB because you're going to make contact, and if you're not looking at the football, you're going to get flagged.
That's right.
Good coverage downfield by the junior, Jackson Kano.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass. Scoreless game here, 7:16 left to play in the second quarter.
Pretty evenly matched. You know, when you look at these teams, their records, their stats, pretty even in all aspects.
Lounsbury hands this one off. Oh, finding a hole and a gain for about 6-7 yards to the 35-yard line.
Carter Merrill with
Merrill
the carry.
with the carry. Yep, number 24.
Got through the line, and linebackers had to make a shoestring tackle to save a big gain.
Ball at the 35-yard line. Merrill to his right. Barry fumbles it. He's going to have to pick it up, and down he goes, and that's a broken play. Lounsbury, I'm not sure if he didn't expect that snap to come when it did. It went right off his hands.
Robert Sperling, defensive end in there with a big hit on Lounsbury.
And it's 4th down. And I wonder if Pierre will go for it here with the ball at the 36-yard line.
Loss of a yard on that play.
Looks like they are going to go for it. The Govs are going to go for it here on 4th down, unless they're going to try and draw Sturgis offside.
Scoopers, they got 4th and 6, so that still wouldn't get them the first down.
Wouldn't give them the first down, yep. Lounsbury's going to throw. Oh, he had a man wide open, and he overthrew him. Wow, that was close for the Scoopers. Schiefelbein, the intended receiver, and he was wide open, and Lounsbury missed him.
Turnover on downs.
Yep. So that means the Scoopers will take over. They stopped the Pierre Governors on that drive. And they will get it at the 36-yard line. Peter Pye trots back out onto the field with quarterback Carter Williams. It's like Sully will remain on the sideline. He re-aggravated that ankle injury. Out of the shotgun is Williams. Oh, he drops the snap. Pye picks it up, works it left side, and he throws himself forward to about the 33-34. And the Scoopers dodge one there.
Loss of 3, but it could have been much worse.
And he'll spot it at the 33-yard line. 2nd and 13, 5:20 to play here in the second quarter. No score if you're just joining us. In fact, neither team has been in the red zone yet. Williams waiting for the snap, puts Pye in motion, targets him, throws it, got it. That came out of Pye. Is it an incomplete pass or a fumble? It's an incomplete pass. Pye never hauled it in. And it's 3rd down and long now for the Scoops.
You know, pregame I was saying, don't try those long passes. Is it okay to change my stance a little bit?
You can change your stance anytime.
I will tell you why. If you watch the Pierre defense, they have all 11 guys within 5, 6, 7 yards of the ball. Use some speed. Use Tegan Wormstadt, Cole Litzen, Dalen DeShock. Send him downfield. Try to beat him deep. Look at their defense. They're playing tight. That's like no respect for the Scooper offense.
Scooper is looking things over here. It looks like Coach Koletsky is going to call a timeout. Indeed, he is. So we are going to step aside as well. We're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Sturgis Scooper Football on the home of Scooper Sports, the Big 81.
Newell Golf Club, located just minutes outside of town, the friendly hometown golf course. Come play a round of golf in a laid-back atmosphere and enjoy the views that western South Dakota has to offer. Newell Golf Club strives to be a community leader, offering the course to the Newell High School and middle school golf teams free of charge and hosting multiple community golf tournaments throughout the season. First-time members get half off membership fees. Look us up on Facebook.
Sturgis Scooper football coming your way, courtesy of our 2024 Scooper Club sponsors. We thank them very much. And you can also watch tonight's game on Live Ticket TV.
Yeah, just search Sturgis Scoopers Live on YouTube, and you can watch it.
And you'll find it on the Live Ticket TV page. Scoopers looking at a 3rd and long here. Throw, and that's too low. Pass was intended for Jaden Blair, number 13.
Boy, that's really been one of his first targets. Jaden Blair on the season has 3 catches, and they were all against Brookings in week 1. So been quiet. He's been kind of nursing some injuries too. But again, Blair open, but the pass off target.
So it's 4th down with 4:53 remaining here in the second quarter. Scoopers will have to punt this one away.
Yeah,
so
it's really
comes the punting unit.
Really been just kind of an ugly first half for both teams. Scoopers just can't seem to get anything going offensively.
2 back to return the kick for the Pierre Govs. Wind is going to blow this one short. And Pierre, boy, that was a dangerous catch by Schiefelbein.
Sure was.
He ran up there to get it, and I don't know if he called for the fair catch. Maybe he did. Okay.
Yeah, that ball, you can see the wind coming out of the east again, which is a weird direction here for Woodland Field, but that ball caught up in that wind, and good hands by Schiefelbein.
So the Pierre Governors take over, 1st and 10. They'll be just shy of Sturgis Cooper territory here. Ball at the 48-yard line. Lounsbury will be under center, and Pierre's going to go with the I formation here, 1 setback. Now he's going to come out from underneath center. Lounsbury is out of the shotgun formation. Takes the snap. That snap goes awry, and they're going to have to fall on it at the 40. Another mistake from Pierre. That looked to be a direct snap to number 24, Merrill, and Merrill didn't see it coming.
Yeah, big loss on that play.
Yeah, all the way back to the 42, 41 and a half.
Yeah, loss of 7 on that play.
2nd down and 17 for the Govs. Lounsbury waiting for the snap. Quick pitch to Merrill. Merrill crosses the 40, 45, trying to chug his way to the 50, and he gets there, and he edges himself into Sturgis Cooper territory. Nice pickup, about 10 yards, and they're going to have a manageable 3rd down coming up. Be a 3rd down and 8. So 3rd down and 8 for the Govs. Lounsbury looks towards the sideline. Schiefelbein will line up to his right. You have Merrill in the backfield with him. He stands at the 45-yard line. Lounsbury, quick pitch. Merrill crosses midfield, hits a Sturgis Cooper, and backwards he goes. And they're going to be well short. It's going to be 4th down. See, they will spot him at the 46 or 47. 47. So it's 4th down and 6, and the Pierre Governors look to be punting.
Yeah, I'd be careful if I were the Scoops right here. As a coach, giving it up here gives the other team decent field position. Don't see a fake coming, but you got to be careful.
You never know, though. Especially we're late in the season and playoffs are on the line. Well, Pierre's going to get a quick substitution here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They had 10 men on the field. That's why they brought him in. Here's the kick.
Let it bounce. Nope.
They're going to call for the fair catch at the 10-yard line.
I might have let that one go into the end zone, but there was a couple of Pierre players coming down quick.
Wasn't sure if Coach Havela was ready to go yet or not. Nope.
He enjoys the social aspect of being on the sidelines, doesn't he?
2:26 left to play here, first half. No score in this one, which means points are going to be at a premium tonight. A touchdown by either team here tonight could be the difference in this game. Let's go down to the sidelines to Coach Avila. Go ahead. No? You got something for us, Coach?
Well, talking to the Sturgis sidelines here, guys, here's the deal. Number one for Pierre, and I don't have my roster with me, he's the one that's breaking up a lot of plays out there. He's rushing. He's breaking up pass plays. The
fumble by the Scoops.
Saying someone's got to handle him.
Yeah.
Let's see if they do.
Right at the moment, there is a celebration for Pierre. The initial is a call, but the referees are not calling it a fumble.
Play was blown dead.
So the play was blown dead.
Or did they give it to Pierre?
So it looks like Pierre may have got the fumble.
First and goal for Pierre.
Yep, so Pierre gets, it was a fumble.
Peter Pye coughed it up at the 9.
And the Pierre Governors are in the red zone. This is the first time a team has been in the red zone here tonight. So Pye with the fumble. Pierre recovers it at the 9. And now the Scooper defense will have to come up big here.
Second turnover of the ball game for the Scoops. Scoopers no turnovers last week against Yankton, but that gives the Scoopers 12 turnovers on the season. That's 2 per game.
Lounsbury will be under center, at least for the moment. He's got Merrill in the backfield. And they might be going to him. Yep, they're going to try and push him in there. And Merrill's got an opening, and Merrill gets slung down, but it's too late. A flag comes in late. So hold on. At the moment, it is a touchdown, but we'll see if this is coming back. That's usually in the area of holding.
Sure is. Yep.
Yep, that's going to bring Pierre back, so take the touchdown off the board.
5th penalty of the game for the Pierre Govs.
Yeah. The referee's mic isn't working tonight, I don't think, because we can't hear him up here. And we're both trying to read lips, and that doesn't go very well.
Not even with my binoculars. I can't. They're not that good.
So that's a costly penalty for the Govs. It's going to push them all the way back.
Yeah, that hurts.
To the 19. So it's going to be first and goal from the 19. Good for the Scoopers, bad for the Governors. Quick throw, right side. That's caught. Tiptoeing the out-of-bounds line. I think he stayed in. Schiefelbein with the catch. And he did hang on to it, and they're going to spot him down at about the 12, it looks like. Maybe 11. Yeah, actually it's closer to the
11,
10.
yeah.
They gave him a great spot.
9 yards on that pass play.
So it'll be second down and goal from the 11. 1:40 to play here in the first half. Scoops trying to keep Pierre out of the end zone. Late in the second quarter. Lounsbury takes a snap. He throws center of the field, incomplete. Pass was too low for Schiefelbein. He was the intended receiver. And now it's third down and goal.
Yankton leading Brookings 14-0 in the second. Spearfish leading Douglas 41-0. Watertown 12, T-Area 0 in the first.
Watertown has turned out to be the team to beat right at the moment, along with maybe the Yankton Bucks here in Class AA football.
Yeah, we'll have all those scores for you on the legendary electric halftime scoreboard coming up in just a couple of minutes.
Lounsbury takes a snap on third and goal. He's going to throw to the end zone. He's got a man there and overthrew him. Was intended for number 4, George Stolley. So Pierre is unable to get it in. I don't see any yellow flags. It'll be fourth and goal, and Pierre is going to try for 3, it appears.
Pierre's kicker, Carter Templeton, I believe. No, it's Lounsbury, the quarterback. No,
yep.
It's Templeton.
Yep, Lounsbury's going to hold. Yep. So they will spot it about the, 18? about the 17, 18. It'll be about a 27-yarder. And it's got plenty of distance, and it's there. So the field goal is good, and Pierre scores first late in the second quarter with 1:18 to play. And it's a 3-0 lead. We'll keep it here as Scoopers will await for the kickoff here. And let's see what they decide to do with very little time remaining here in the second quarter.
Good job by the Scoops to keep Pierre out of the end zone. Scoopers, though, offensively, it's going to be as ugly as last week, the numbers, when I come out with the stats at halftime.
So this time, the Pierre Governors will be kicking this one into the wind. So this could be a short kick unless you kind of squib this one along the grass.
Good breeze still coming out of the east.
Yep. They said it was going to pick up a little bit tonight, so I don't think we're going to be losing it the rest of this game.
Finally feeling like football weather.
Yep. Here's the kick. Nope, they're going to send it high.
That's deep.
But it is deep. Scoopers are going to bring it back. Out to the 10, 15. Blair brought down at the 15-yard line. It's about a 15-yard return for the Scoops and Blair.
Good tackle by Tyson Polston.
Go down to Coach Bob Havala. Go ahead, Coach.
Yeah, guys, talking to the receivers for the Sturgis Scoopers, they're saying there's some hitting going on out there. One of them told me everything hurts right now. So they are hitting, they're playing hard, but Pierce hitting right back. Back to you.
All right, we got a flag down here. They threw this one. It was back at about the 19. That's usually in the area of holding. And this will be a costly one for the Scoopers because it'll push them half the distance to the goal.
Yeah, Scoopers, their last three possessions starting at the 14, the 36, the 10, and this might be at about the
it's a hold,
the 7 or the 8.
So that's going to push them back inside, probably the 5-yard line.
Half the distance, probably about the 7, right?
About the 7, yep.
Ouch.
So Scoopers got 93 yards, and they have to go 93 yards at 1:10 here for a touchdown. Williams out of the shotgun. Peter Pye stands to his left. Pierre moved. They jumped. They got back over, though. But Williams, they're going to have to snap this here. The play clock's going to wind down on him. Williams takes the snap. Quick throw, left side, and Wormstead dropped it in his mitts, and he just couldn't hang on. And I think, Terry, maybe he thought that defender was right on him. He probably thought he was closer than he was. He could probably hear him or feel him coming.
Yep. Just too many drop footballs. As receivers, if it hits you in the hands, there's no better place for it to hit you. Right now, Carter Williams, 7 yards passing.
Stolly was the Pierre Governor.
Yeah, 4 of 10 passing for 7 yards.
It was right there on Tegan Wormstead. So 2nd down and 10. Well, and the thing is, you don't want to give Pierre the ball back here with time either.
Yeah, Pierre's got 3 timeouts.
And Williams is going to keep this one. He's got some running room.
Gets a first down.
Yep,
Jackson Kano.
Actually, Kano's in there. Yep. Yeah, Kano crosses the 15 to the 16. Does he have the first down? They haven't moved the change yet. I think he's a little short.
Yeah, I think he's about a yard short.
Yep, 3rd and 1.
Yeah, about a 9-yard gain for Kano.
59 seconds left. Timeout on the field. So we will take one as well. A 30-second timeout. You're listening to Sturgis Scooper Football on the Big 81 KBHB on a Friday night.
Would you buy your insurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person, like Lance at Van Zee Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Van Zee Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399.
back at Woodle Field. And taking the snap is Kano. Kano is going to keep this one, works it right side, looking for some running room, and gets slung down, but he's got enough for the first down. And I bet the Scoopers may call a timeout here. Let's see, with 52 seconds left.
A 5-yard gain on that play for Kano.
So far, Sturgis has not called the timeout. It'll be first down and 10. Ball up the 21-yard line. Williams will come out of the shotgun formation. 2 running backs there with him. Hands this one off. Working at left side is Peter Pye. Pye's got some running room. Gets out to the 30.
Got a flag back in the backfield.
Yep, and that usually indicates holding. And we'll see if this one's coming back. And this second quarter has been plagued by flags.
Yep.
Yeah, this is on Sturgis, so.
Second holding penalty of this drive for the Scoops.
Yep, you can erase that run. Yeah, that's costly. That's going to push them all the way back to about the 11 or 12-yard line.
Yeah, that hurts.
Like. And I'll come with 29 seconds left in the half.
Yes.
Now Sturgis may just run out the half here.
Pierre might want to stop the clock. They probably will.
They can do
here,
it. They have timeouts, yep. The officials are going to talk about something here.
All right.
Looks like they're ready to go.
They worked out whatever they were working out.
I guess so. Ball stays at the 11-yard line, 1st and 20. Kano coming out of the gun for the Scoops. Takes the snap. Hands this one off. Trying to work it right side. Not much there. Pierre will shut this down pretty quickly. Crossing the 15, maybe to the 16-yard line. And 3rd down coming up. And is Pierre content to go into the halftime locker room? Nope, we're going to have a timeout. You're right, Terry. I think Pierre may be thinking, maybe we can get this back with just a little bit of time.
That was Gage West on the carry. He got 5 yards.
Gage West in the game for the first time tonight.
Yeah, Dad, Pat West was up here in the booth pregame.
Absolutely,
he said Gage in the JV game against Rapid City Central had a pick 6. Looking forward to seeing Gage on the field a bit more.
22 seconds left here in the second quarter. The Governors will have 1 timeout left. Sturgis has 2. But Pierre is thinking of getting the ball back. It is 2nd and 14. And that's the thing with Pierre, accepting that penalty, you give the Scoopers a down back. Had they declined that, it would have been 3rd down.
Yep. And Coach Steve Steele for Pierre, legendary coach now with 7 state championships.
And usually he'll catch something like that, but maybe he's content on going into the halftime locker room with a 3-0 lead. Peter Pye in motion. Kano's going to keep it. Works it up the middle, gets slung down at the 20. So the clock will continue to tick. And Pierre is going to burn their last time out with 17 seconds left. So now I'm not quite sure what they're thinking here, because they won't be able to stop it again, and this is just 3rd down for the Scoopers.
Yeah, maybe hoping to strip the football.
Could be. Maybe they're just hoping for a Scooper mistake. Let's go down to Coach Havila. Go ahead, Coach.
Hey, thanks, guys. One thing you don't realize is there are college scouts here tonight watching these players play. I was just visiting with one of the scouts from Black Hills State. So there is football after high school, and right now these these players are being evaluated by some scouts here tonight. Back to you.
All right,
Nice.
Got it. Yep.
Yeah, they're looking at some Pierre players too. I know one player who's injured for the Pierre Govs, Cooper Terwilliger, is a sophomore, 6'5", 225, tight end, Georgia, Alabama. They're looking at this young sophomore.
Alabama getting stunned by Vanderbilt last weekend.
Kalen DeBoer. Had to hurt.
Well, I always say that's what he gets for leaving Washington. Kano hangs on to this one.
Nice
works
run.
it right side. He's going to be short of the first down, but that should be the last play of the second quarter.
Pierre can't stop the clock.
Nope.
Out to the 26, so a 6-yard gain for Kano.
And that's the way the first half wraps up. It is the Pierre Governors 3, the Sturgis Scoopers 0. The halftime report being brought to you tonight by Quick Mart Sturgis Subs is on the way next. And you're listening to Scooper Football on the Big 81 KBHB and also on Live Ticket TV tonight. Live Ticket TV tonight.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Harvest is in full swing, and Grossenberg Implement has the integrated solution staff to help you. Don't trust just anyone with your data. Give their staff at any of their 9 locations a call to review your harvest data through John Deere Operations Center. Many changes have been made to this useful tool, and their staff is trained to get you through it. Grossenberg Implement, where service is the other half of a great product.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Give it off to Cisse, gliding to the basket. Out to 3, Jay Hayes. Good. And Eric Glenn wants to stop the music.
Sturgis Strikers is your hometown bowling alley that is locally owned and operated. Come on down and bowl a game, join a league, or have a birthday party. Don't forget Friday and Saturdays are blacklight bowling nights. Conveniently located off 1st and LaSalle Street, stop in and grab your morning coffee from 5-8 Espresso. Not a coffee person? No problem. Grab a tea or smoothie. And if you're going to grab a drink, why not grab a daylight donut or two? All located inside Sturgis Strikers off 1st and LaSalle.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Grocery Mart off Junction Avenue in Sturgis, South Dakota is your locally owned and operated grocery store. Stop in and shop the great selection of fresh cut meats. Then stroll on over to the fresh produce aisle. Watch for weekly ads for big savings and make sure you're checking out their Facebook page for the hot deals. Grocery Mart continues to strive to offer the best deals to their customers. Located off Junction Avenue in Sturgis, South Dakota, Grocery Mart says go Scoopers.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
The Home Slice Group. Your customers love your business, but you need more of them. That's where we come in. We work with great brands, connecting them to the right audience using video, website development, digital, and audio. All tied together with intelligent media placement to get as many people to your front door as possible. You concentrate on running your business while we concentrate on growing your business. Elevate your brand with us, the Home Slice Group.
At Dakota Discount RV, our mission is to make your RV experience fun and easy by providing quality recreational vehicles, competitive pricing, and professional sales and service. We're proud to offer the finest names in RVs. Our big inventory of fifth wheels, travel trailers, and toy haulers allow us to save customers thousands of dollars compared to most dealers. Come see us at either of our two locations, 3330 East Mall Drive, Rapid City, or 11200 JB Road, exit 48, Somerset. Newell Golf Club, located just minutes outside of town, the friendly hometown golf course. Come play a round of golf in a laid-back atmosphere and enjoy the views that western South Dakota has to offer. Newell Golf Club strives to be a community leader, offering the course to the Newell High School and middle school golf teams free of charge and hosting multiple community golf tournaments throughout the season. First-time members get half off membership fees. Look us up on Facebook.
Would you buy your insurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person, like Lance at Van Zee Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Van Zee Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Harvest is in full swing, and Grossenberg Implement has the integrated solution staff to help you. Don't trust just anyone with your data. Give their staff at any of their 9 locations a call to review your harvest data through John Deere Operations Center. Many changes have been made to this useful tool, and their staff is trained to get you through it. Grossenberg Implement, where service is the other half of a great product.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best. shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800
business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, Ticket TV.
Give it off to Cisse, gliding to the basket. Out to 3, Jay Hayes. Good! And Eric Glenn wants to stop the music.
Sturgis Strikers is your hometown bowling alley that is locally owned and operated. Come on down and bowl a game, join a league, or have a birthday party. Don't forget Friday and Saturdays are blacklight bowling nights. Conveniently located off 1st and Lozelle Street, stop in and grab your morning coffee from 5-8 Espresso. Not a coffee person? No problem. Grab a tea or smoothie. And if you're going to grab a drink, why not grab a daylight donut or two? All located inside Sturgis Strikers off 1st and Lozelle.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Grocery Mart off Junction Avenue in Sturgis, South Dakota is your locally owned and operated grocery store. Stop in and shop the great selection of fresh cut meats. Then stroll on over to the fresh produce aisle. Watch for weekly ads for big savings and make sure you're checking out their Facebook page for the hot deals. Grocery Mart continues to strive to offer the best deals to their customers. Located off Junction Avenue in Sturgis, South Dakota, Grocery Mart says go Scoopers.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
Nothing funny about this week.
And ladies and gentlemen, because they missed last week, we will give you two.
We have two Friday funnies
Friday
tonight.
funnies. Here we go.
I'm ready.
Two for the price of one, baby.
Came home the other day. Grandkids were at the house. We were getting them leftover tacos for supper. I told my wife, hey, these grandkids don't like the leftover tacos. She said, okay, throw them out. So I did, but what am I going to do with all the tacos?
Hey-o!
Hey-o! Second joke.
Second joke.
Bonus. Came home the other day. Grandkids were on eBay. And if they're there tomorrow, I'm going to cut the price.
You guys know it's a famous birthday today.
Who is that?
Oh,
yours.
Here it is. You got to listen carefully. Here you go. You got to listen carefully. Here you go. Whose birthday is it today?
Well, I know
it's
it
got to
is.
be Pac-Man.
Well,
Pac-Man.
I know
Yes.
it is. Pac-Man.
Yes.
Or Aaron Rodgers. Anyway, if you have a funny, you send it to Gary Matthews at KBHPradio.com.
I used to spend my allowance on Pac-Man and Donkey Kong back in the day.
Indeed. Friday Funnies. We need a sponsor. If
Brought
you would
to you
like to
by
sponsor Friday Funnies,
Someone
please
who has a very poor sense of humor.
get a hold of us.
Bob Havilah, Esquire.
Absolutely. We are ready to start the second half as we wrap up the halftime report tonight, being brought to you by Quick Mart, Sturgis Subs. Here's the kick. Sturgis will get it to start the second half. Return from the 30.
Brody Royer.
And Royer will get to about the 26, maybe 27-yard line. That is where the Scoopers will start this third quarter.
That's almost some of the best field position the Scoopers have had in the first half.
Yeah.
They started one drive at the 44 after a turnover. But, gosh, 36, the rest of their field positions were about the 10, the 15, the 19. So getting out there to where they can maybe get past midfield would be a good way to start this second half.
Indeed, it would. Guys, I was on the sideline. Sully Jost does not like standing on the sideline right now.
I can imagine.
He's a very frustrated young man. If you didn't hear, he is out because of an ankle injury.
Williams waiting to take the snap here for the Scoopers. And does. And he's going to keep this one, roll it to the right, and they fooled the Pierre Governors that time, and Williams has got a first down.
Good run for Carter.
About the 38, 39-yard line.
And I like the call because Pierre's got 8 guys in the box. They're going to over-penetrate, fake it, and then go to the outside of to the sidelines. And it will work.
Longest run from scrimmage so far in this game for the Scoops, 12 yards for Carter Williams.
Ball out to the 39, first and 10 for the Scoopers. Yeah, Pierre was keying on Peter Pye to get that football, and Williams kept it. Pye will line up behind Williams. 3 wide receivers to the left, empty right side for the Scoops. And that one's thrown backwards. That's a live ball.
It is a live ball.
Yep.
I think they blew it dead now.
Yeah, they did now, but it was a live ball at the time. That was clearly a backwards pass.
It looked like number 12. That would be
Peter Pye.
Peter Pye. He ran into the quarterback. The quarterback was trying to throw the ball.
And that's why it was so off target.
Yep.
Yeah.
Referees are going to talk about this, but I'm almost certain that has to be a backwards pass. They're going to call it an incomplete pass, guys.
Right, but no one jumped on the ball, and they just let the ball die.
Yeah.
So that ended the play.
Lucky for the Scoops.
It sure was.
And I'm sure the Pierre coach is going, guys, you always fall on the ball when it's in the backfield.
So second down and 10. Incomplete pass.
Yeah, the passing game for the Scoops just has been rough tonight.
Williams takes the snap, mishandled it, but he hangs on to it, throws. He's got a man wide open right up the middle of the field, and that's a first down and more into Pierre Governor territory. Tegan Wormstead holds on to the ball this time, guys.
Great catch and great timing. As I say, the Scooper passing game is a little rough.
Yeah, well, they
Big
caught
game.
the Pierre Governors with no safety back and went right down the middle of the field with
Got
the
a
pass.
Scooper down, guys, and I didn't catch his number, but he's down right where that play ended. It is not Wormstead. At least I don't think it was Tegan.
No, Tegan's up.
Yep, so it's somebody who was blocking up ahead for Tegan.
That ball going to be spotted at the 25-yard line.
Oh, good. That's good to see. That is Tegan, guys. Number 6.
Oh, it is.
Yep.
Drops off the field. So
appears to be okay.
What he does is a simple post pattern down the middle of the field. Pierre did not have a safety back to cover him. The cornerback couldn't keep up with him, and that was a nice completion.
what the Scoopers needed. This is the deepest they've been in Pierre Governor territory. Ball to 25-yard line.
36-yard pass play from Williams to Wormstead.
I think they doubled their offense.
Pretty close.
Carter Williams will be the lone setback here. They're going to light up 3 on the far right side here. Quick throw up the middle, and it's caught by DeShock. DeShock is in the end zone.
Thank you for proving me wrong, Carter Williams. 30s
play.
25-yard touchdown pass from Williams to DeShock.
Pierre was keying on those 3 wide receivers all.
Sturgis came out with trips to the near side.
Yeah,
all the defensive backs were looking at those trips.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, here comes DeShock off from his slot back position. He's wide open.
Scoopers take the lead. It is 6-3. Extra point is pending.
First touchdown of the year for Dalen DeShock.
Which is so hard to believe.
His first catch in the last 3 games.
Do you think they might go back to him?
They need to.
That kick is up, and it is good.
Elliott Smith with the extra point.
Guys, the Scoopers must have heard us talking at halftime because they take the opening kick here in the third quarter, and they put it in for a touchdown. It's 7-3. We're back for the kick in 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
The Home Slice Group. Your customers love your business, but you need more of them. That's where we come in. We work with great brands, connecting them to the right audience using video, website development, digital, and audio. All tied together with intelligent media placement to get as many people to your front door as possible. You concentrate on running your business while we concentrate on growing your business. Elevate your brand with us, the Home Slice Group.
2 decades. This is the Big 81, KPHB Sturgis.
7-3 lead for the Sturgis Scoopers. Welcome back to Woodle Field. Just in time for the kickoff as Pierre will get the ball for the first time here in the second half. Kick from the 40. Kick is on the way. It's short. Caught at the 35, 40. Out past the 45 to the 46-yard line. That's where the Governors will start.
I think they were trying to do a little pooch kick.
That's what I was wondering, yeah.
Kicking team under the ball, and just, sometimes they work, but if you kick them too hard, you give good field advantage.
Yeah. And Pierre's going to have good field position here for their first drive of the second half.
Starting at their own 46. It could almost be considered a long onside kick.
And a high one at that.
Yeah, but number 19, Sutton Sonnenschein, returned that one to the 46.
Lounsbury out of the gun will keep this one. I think it's a misdirected play. He's going to work it left side. He gets slung out of bounds at midfield. Lounsbury does gain 4 yards on it.
Brought down by Tegan Wormstead.
So my question is, when he caught that kick, was Sunshine on his shoulder?
He was happy.
Thought we ended the Friday Funnies already. No, we got to keep him going.
Got to keep him going,
Got to keep him going.
It made him happy, I think.
Yeah, well, that's what John Denver said.
That's right.
God rest his soul. Out of the shotgun formation. Lounsbury will stand about the 45. Pitch out in the backfield. Merrill works his way across midfield. And he's going to be a few yards shy of the first down. So third down, and it looks like about 3 coming up here for the Govs.
That time, 65, Gunnar Sarkala came across the line, and he didn't get the tackle, but he forced the running back to have to go outside where he wanted to go. And sometimes it's what's away from the play that ends up making the play.
Well, let's see. I thought maybe Lounsbury was going to come under center. He's going to stay in the shotgun formation here. They'll put a man in motion. That is Stolly, right to left. Scoopers might be bringing some pressure here on Lounsbury.
Big
they do,
hole,
but
big
a huge hole. And a huge run by Merrill all the way down to about the 21, 22-yard line.
Oh, you could have driven a Tesla minivan through that hole. Does Tesla make minivans?
I don't think so. They do make a pickup
it's
truck.
Shocking. No, that time I think what happened was the Sturgis linebackers overpenetrated.
Yeah,
they sent him, and they ran right past the running back.
Down to the 21-yard line.
Huge first down for the Pierre Governors.
26-yard gain for Merrill.
And they're just outside the red zone here. Lounsbury out of the gun. Takes the snap. Again, gives this one to Merrill. Merrill breaks the tackle. Does get into the red zone. He'll be stopped at about the 15. About halfway to another first down here for the Govs. It'll be 2nd down and 5 coming up.
Another 6-yard carry for Merrill. He's got 66 yards on 14 carries.
Ball at the 15-yard line.
After a really slow first half, both these offenses coming out firing here in the second half.
Lounsbury hands this one off. Merrill hit in the backfield this time, though. Nowhere to go, and the Scoopers push that one back for a loss.
Good tackle by Robert Sperling. Defensive end got in there to make that tackle.
And that's about as good as you can play defensive end. Comes across, holds its position, and then makes the tackle.
So 3rd down coming up for the Govs. Lounsbury looks to the sideline here to get the play. Merrill will line up behind him. They need about 6 for the first down here. Lounsbury takes the snap. Quick throw. This one's headed towards the end zone, and it is caught. Or is it incomplete? It's caught for the touchdown.
Well, players battling for it in the end zone.
Yep.
The ref is right there. He's saying it was a catch, but they're still fighting.
Yep. Said he was a catch for Pierre and a touchdown. That is the call.
Boy,
and
coming
the Pierre
out.
Governors score.
Cade Wilner thought he came out with the interception.
That's what he thought, yep.
Players arguing with the referees. Not going to do any good. 17-yard touchdown pass from Lounsbury to Cooper Terwilliger.
And, you know, we don't have the rule in high school where you have to complete the ball to the ground. You just have to catch it, go down, and if it comes out after that.
Extra point pending, on the way, and it's good. So both teams have had the ball here in the second half, and both teams have put it in the end zone. And Pierre regains the lead by 3. It is 10-7. We'll keep it here as we await the kickoff and remind you it's our home finale next week, so it'll be senior night for the Scooper football team. And the Watertown Arrows are coming in next week. Watertown losing last week to the Spearfish Spartans. That game went down to the wire. In fact, I think it went into double overtime.
It did.
And the Spearfish Spartans hold on, stopped Watertown in 4 tries to get it into the end zone.
You know, the interesting thing about Cooper Terwilliger making that touchdown catch, he has not played a snap in this game. They brought him in. He caught that touchdown pass. He went to the sideline. He's had a hurt shoulder, but he's that 6'5" sophomore D1 prospect. They brought him in to make that touchdown catch, and he did.
And they had advantage over the defensive back by height. But the defensive back, he had his hand in there, and of course we're up here in the booth. It's hard to tell whether he came down with it, but the ref was right there and said it was a catch.
Yep, he called it right away.
Here's the kick. It is deep. Returnable for the Scoops. Out past the 20, 25, 30, and about the 35. Flight comes in.
Block in the back.
Yep, this one's coming back.
Yeah, block in the back. That's going to be George Hamer. Saw that one plain as day. That's going to come back.
Blair was the return man. So the Scoopers will start a little deeper in what they had hoped.
Yep, flag thrown at about the 20.
Yeah, this will push them way back.
About the
5-yard line.
Another terrible field position, but Scooper started at their own 27 here to kick off this second half and drove it downfield in 4 plays to score.
So they will spot it at about the 11, it looks like. Scoopers will have 1st and 10 here, down by 3 in the third quarter. It's a 10-7 lead. Well, let's see if the Scoopers can answer. Carter Williams takes the snap, throws. Wormstead hung on to it. It was a low throw.
He was on his knees when he made that catch, so he should be down where he made that catch. But
that might be what they call here.
They're going to spot him back a couple of yards.
Well, it looked like he was bobbling the ball, though, when he went down and rolled him over on his back, and that's why they pushed it back. He finally made the catch about a yard behind to where he got it.
Just a 3-yard gain.
Yep. spotted at the 14. So second down upcoming for the Scoopers. Williams will come out of the gun. Takes a snap. And he gets chased out of the pocket. He completes it. And I think that's Lane, guys. And he's going to get out to about the 30.
So much room.
Well, and that was just a little screen. You saw about 4 Pierre Governors coming at the quarterback, and he just popped it over their head.
Williams found Jesse Lane, and Lane gets the first down.
Over pursued out to the 28. 14-yard gain on that pass play from Williams to Lane.
And given the size that the Pierre Governors was chasing him, I think Carter Williams was glad to pop it over their head.
Ball at the 27. Scoopers have a first down and 10. Down 10-7 here in the third quarter.
Williams 4 of 5 passing in the second half.
He'll hand this one off and right up the middle. High with the carry. He crosses the 30, and looks like they'll spot him down at about the 31. They'll untangle the bodies there at the 31. That's exactly where they'll spot it. So a short gain for Pye. Second down coming up for the Scoops.
Yeah, after 7 yards passing in the first half, Carter Williams has thrown for 78 here so far in the second half.
Williams out of the gun. Takes a snap. Draw play, throws this left side, intended for it to shock, a little too far out in front of him. Incomplete. Now third down coming up for the Scoops. That'll stop the clock with 5:28 remaining here in the third quarter.
Yeah,
So
Pierre,
let's see what they come out here.
Yeah, I think Scoopers made some really good offensive adjustments, taking advantage of that really aggressive Pierre defense, and made Pierre pay for a couple of their sins. But now you can see the Pierre defense has kind of expanded a little, which might open up the run game a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and Scoopers got a little vanilla here, too.
A little bit.
Williams takes the snap. Two-step drop. Now he's going to get chased to his left. He'll throw it. That's dangerous. Double covered down there. And it's incomplete.
It's so hard for a right-handed quarterback to roll left and throw down the field because you can't get anything on the ball. And that could have been intercepted.
Jesse Lane was the intended receiver. Pierre's going to send 2 back.
And Carter Williams.
Stolly and Schieffel. Is it Schieffel Bean or
Schieffel Bean?
Okay, it is Bean. Okay.
Williams with the wind at his back. We'll see if he can boom one here.
He's got a pretty good punt.
Good punt.
Stolly with it. Stolly shakes and bakes one tackle, but not the next. And a flag comes in late here. A face mask, it looks like. Yep.
You know, you always tell your players tackle them below the waist on those, because if you get up around the helmet, you're probably going to get a face mask.
Yep. Hasn't been confirmed yet, but that looks like what it might be.
Yeah, but I think the referees were trying to make sure nothing came out of that, because I think there were some tempers there.
Yep.
Well called, Terry.
Ouch.
Yep. That's going to give Pierre an extra 15 on the return.
Watching number 22, Sully Jost on the sidelines. He wants to get out there.
He does.
He's talking to the coach saying, put me out there. If you didn't hear earlier, he is out with an ankle injury.
Yeah, comes into this game with 603 yards, 8 touchdowns. They could use him.
Pierre will keep this one on the ground.
Nothing.
Oh, boy, nothing there. Scoopers read that one well.
Aaron Moravitz, an immovable object out there at nose tackle.
Yeah. Lounsbury was under center on that one, too.
He'll drive you into the turf and then smile at you as he helps you get up. No gain on that play.
Yeah, he's a big boy and a strong kid, too.
Ball at the 44-yard line. Lounsbury now will come out of the shotgun this time. Stand at the 40-yard line. Takes the snap. Looking. Plenty of time. Now he throws, and he finds a wide-open Schiefelbein, and Schiefelbein works it right side. He's into Sturgis Cooper territory. He's got a first down and more, and he'll get pushed out of bounds. And Pierre converts.
Anytime Pierre sees that Sturgis is in his zone defense, they love to throw that ball underneath in front of those linebackers.
And they've been very successful so far.
17 yards on that gain for the Govs.
Ball will be spotted at the 39-yard line of the Sturgis Scoopers.
Yeah, Schiefel being just a sophomore, but great hands, and he is quick.
Lounsbury. And delayed handoff, but got it to Merrill, and Merrill will pick up a few yards on the carry. He'll be shy of the 35.
Three yards on that carry for Merrill. He's got 67 yards on 17 carries.
2nd down and 7 coming up for the Governors with just under 4 to play here in the third. Looks like Lounsbury will come out of the gun here.
Again, Scooper defense needs to prove they can stop the run.
Merrill in the backfield for the Governors. Oh, bobbled snap, and here comes the Scoops, and he's going to throw this one.
Oh, boy. Ooh.
And it was in the area of a Pierre player, so I don't think they'll throw the flag here for intentional grounding.
Well, I think it was tipped by number 51. That's Tice Uhirka.
Then it's all bets are off.
Too.
Yep.
And it was in his gloves. And of course, he's a lineman, so he didn't know what it was.
Right.
What is this thing?
He's not hitting a player. But Tim called him Tice Urethra one time, and I said, no, Tim, that's not. It's Uhirka.
Lounsbury takes the snap. Throw. Oh, he had a man wide open, and he missed him. Him and his intended receiver, number 13, Dilges, were on a different page.
Yeah, that was supposed to be a back shoulder throw, and the receiver didn't know that.
So now it's 4th down. Let's see what the Governors decide to do here. The ball's at the 36, 37-yard line. It's like they might punt and try and pin the Scoopers back deep.
Lounsbury, 9 of 20 passing, 98 yards. He's got that 17-yard touchdown pass to Terwilliger. Good defensive stand by the Scoops.
Pierre will get this punt away. They're going to angle it to the side, and it's fair caught. And it'll be just inside the 15.
We have a flag, guys.
Yep. It's way back there where the punt occurred.
Oh, no.
And I don't know if it's on Moravitz or not. He came off the line, buried the guy who was trying to block him, and a late flag coming in.
Ooh. Oh, personal foul on Sturgis. Tripping is the call. So it's after the kick, so the Scoops will keep the football, but that's another costly one. Oh, they're going to say this is on Pierre.
Yeah.
He incorrectly said the return team, which was Sturgis.
Yeah. Huh, interesting. Is that 15-yarder?
That's a 15-yarder, yep.
Yeah, the referee said it was against Sturgis,
Yeah,
but actually it's against Pierre.
Yep. So it was actually against Pierre, and Scoopers are going to get it.
He needs a trip advisor.
Advise you not to trip. I mean, usually the kicking team wouldn't be tripping anybody unless it was someone trying to get to the backfield, maybe to get to the punter. That's where the flag was.
Evidently, the official didn't realize his mistake. A lot of times they'll correct that.
Yep.
But I think he realized that he said the return team.
Speaking of TripAdvisor, I left a pretty good TripAdvisor review on our way back from Florida the other day.
No.
I never should have brought it up, should I, Gary?
Thanking the rental car company for getting us out of Florida up to Georgia. Speaking of TripAdvisor, Coach.
I set you up for that.
I gave him a 5-star review.
Carter Williams will take the snap, quick throw, left side screen, and gain of about 3 or 4 on the catch.
Wormstad with the catch. Teagan coming into this game, the leading receiver. He had 17 catches, 227 yards, 2 touchdowns coming into tonight. That's his 5th catch tonight.
And they're running away from Elijah Bucci now. Remember, we talked in the first half, the Pierce Governors, number 1, their linebacker, was just eating up Sturgis. Now they're going to the opposite side.
Yeah, Wormstead, 5 catches, 46 yards tonight.
2nd and 7 for the Scoopers. Williams will come out of the shotgun, ready to take the snap, and does. And he'll throw this right side. DeShock was the intended receiver, but he was a little out in front of him. Williams kind of threw that one in a hurry, too. He was getting some pressure from the Pierre Governor defense. So 3rd down and 7 for the Scoops. Down 10-7 here in the 3rd quarter, late in the 3rd quarter. Like Sturgis may change the play. The 46, and DeShock has a 1st down for the Scoops.
Dalen giving the 1st down signal as he pops up off the ground.
That was a heck of a catch because he had to go up in the air and catch it with a Pierre Governor right there on him.
Great job.
3rd catch of the night for Dalen DeShock. 38 yards receiving. He's got a 25-yard touchdown catch.
Ball at the 46-yard line.
That puts Carter Williams at 104 yards passing after 7 yards in the 1st half.
Williams, quick throw, right
dangerous.
side, caught by Lane. Lane will get hit a yard behind. He might have gone back to the line of scrimmage. He did. So no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10.
No, I agree with you, Terry. That was a slow developing
It sure
play.
was.
And the Governor defensive backs were just swarming on that ball.
So ball stays at the 46-yard line. No gain. 2nd down and 10. Scoopers just shy of midfield here. Trying to put a drive together and answer the Pierre Governor score. Here's the snap. Williams.
Pump fake.
Throw, and he's got Wormstead, but Wormstead covered well, and the pass is out in front of him.
It's worked a couple of times this season.
Yeah, that was a nice little Aaron Rodgers pump fake. And he had him going. Well, Aaron Rodgers.
He's with the Jets now.
He's with the Jets now.
Yeah, with the Jets. Anyway, but he had him going, but good defensive coverage by the Pierre defensive back. He was right there.
He was.
Didn't bite.
Didn't fool him.
So a big 3rd down and 10 here, fellas, for the Scoops. They've got to get a 1st down here. Ball at the 46-yard line.
Pierre rushing 3. Well, they got a 4th guy. Linebacker up on the line.
They might bring pressure on Williams here, expecting a pass. Good protection. That pass is caught. And it's going to be very, very close.
Let's see where they...
I think he got it.
Yeah, Blair with the catch. He hung on to it. I think you're right. They're going to move the sticks. 1st down, and the Scoopers convert. Huge pickup on 3rd down and 10.
Nice play of the receiver knowing where the 1st down stick is.
Yep.
11-yard catch.
Ball at the 43-yard line of the Pierre Governors. Scoopers keep this drive going. It's an important one. Down 10-7. Delayed handoff. Williams actually keeps it, pulls it right out of the breadbasket of Peter Pye, and he's going to pick up about 10 yards on the carry. Let's see where they spotted. He's awfully close to another 1st down. Looks like he's a little short.
Tell you what, if he hadn't stumbled, he would have had another 20
I think
yards.
You're right.
And I like the call. They're running misdirection now. They're doing fakes, making Pierre overcorrect.
2nd and 1. So a 9-yard carry for Williams. Peter Pye will line up in the backfield behind Williams. Watch Wormstead here on the far right side. Oh, they're going to give it to Pye, and Pye straight up ahead for the 1st down. Spot him at the 31. The Scoopers will move the chains with 1:18 to play here, 3rd quarter. They'll stop the clock to move the chains, then they'll restart it.
7th carry for Peter Pye. He's got 20 yards. It's been a workhorse tonight in the backfield for the Scoops.
10-7 lead, the Pierre Governors with the 3-point lead. Scoopers in Pierre Governor territory at the 31. Williams gives this one to Pye. Pye works it up the middle. Short gain. He'll cross the 30. Spot him at about the 28.5 or 29. Gain of a few, so 2nd down and 7. See if the Scoopers try to get one off here before the end of the 3rd quarter. I think they will. 22 seconds left to play. Plenty of time.
Ooh, Pierre just about jumped.
They sure did.
Sully Jost warming up his leg on the
sidelines.
sidelines.
Look at Sully Jost down there. He is just chomping at the bit to go in there.
You can smell a field goal possibility. Oh, another low
that
pass.
Pass is low. That bounces off the turf, and that's going to stop the clock with 1.6 seconds left in the 3rd.
They have a tendency to throw those low ball, third base, try to catch it type deals, and it's just not working for the Sturgis Scoopers.
So now, again, here we have a big 3rd down coming up. 3rd down and 7. Again, 1.6 seconds left. This will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Williams out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Throws. That's caught by Jaden Blair. And Blair to the 15. And the Scoopers again convert on 3rd down. And they keep the drive going. We'll switch sides. 4th quarter coming up. Scoopers driving. It's 10-7 Pierre.
At Dakota Discount RV, our mission is to make your RV experience fun and easy by providing quality recreational vehicles, competitive pricing, and professional sales and service. We're proud to offer the finest names in RVs. Our big inventory of fifth wheels, travel trailers, and toy haulers allow us to save customers thousands of dollars compared to most dealers. Come see us at either of our 2 locations, 3330 East Mall Drive, Rapid City, or 11200 JB Road, exit 48, Somerset. Newell Golf Club, located just minutes outside of town, the friendly hometown golf course. Come play a round of golf in a laid-back atmosphere and enjoy the views that western South Dakota has to offer. Newell Golf Club strives to be a community leader, offering the course to the Newell High School and middle school golf teams free of charge and hosting multiple community golf tournaments throughout the season. First-time members get half off membership fees. Look us up on Facebook.
Back at Woodle Field as we get ready to start the 4th and final quarter in a barn burner between these 2 teams. Pierre leads 10-7. Gary Matthews, Terry Anderson, Bob Avila with you here tonight on the Big 81, KBHB, 810 AM, 105.5 FM. Worldwide on the KBHBradio.com web and on Live Ticket TV tonight. You can watch and listen to the game as well.
You guys say thanks to the Live Ticket guys. They do a great job.
Oh, they do.
They really
Great
do.
to be a partner with them, you bet. Carter Williams is going to come out of the backfield here. Going to line up Peter Pye. You guys, what does Sully Jotes have to tell the coach to get into this ball game?
Put me in, coach.
I was thinking the same thing.
I'm ready to play.
Williams looking to throw.
Oh, it's a throwback. Wide open.
Touchdown.
David DeShock. 14-yard touchdown pass.
Well, Terry, I think you've seen that coming. You called it before I think that was even out of the hands of Carter Williams.
Again, as Coach said, good misdirection. The Scoopers running towards the right. DeShock fading to the left part of the end zone. Nice pass by Williams.
And you know, that is a hard pass
that
to make
is.
because you're rolling right, you got to stop, turn your body, and float it into the end zone.
Second touchdown catch of the night for Dalen DeShock, who has been quiet all season. Boy, he's making noise tonight with scouts in attendance.
That kick is through the uprights, and the Scoopers take a 4-point lead. It is 14-10 over the Pierre Governors. Quick 30-second timeout from Quick Mart, Sturgis Subs. You're listening to Scooper Football on the Big 81.
Would you buy your insurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person like Lance at Van Zee Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Banzi Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399.
Awaiting the kickoff here for the Scoopers. They retake the lead over the Pierre Governors, 14-10.
Before I went to break, I saw it was Robert Sperling and Carter Williams both doing kind of a polka chicken dance thing out there. I'm not sure what that was.
I didn't see that. I wish I would have now. Pierre will pick up the one hopper, work it left side, and get banged out of bounds here.
Yeah, I think it was a celebration dance.
It could have been something of sort. It was just kind of different.
Yeah, it was. Definitely don't have a future with those boys dancing.
Was it better than the Icky Shuffle? That's all I want to know.
It was icky. I'll say that much.
It's the Icky Shuffle. Wasn't there a song about that?
I think so.
I think there was.
I think that with the Falcon. Then the Bears had the Bears Shuffle.
Yes.
Haven't won a Super Bowl since.
Haven't won a Super Bowl since.
All right.
Pierre Governors down 14-10. As we are fresh into the fourth quarter here. Lounsbury will hand this one off. They try to go right up the middle. Scooper defense bringing it to a halt after a gain of about 3 or 4. Our good friend Tim Potts is on his way to Hobo Days tonight. I assume he's listening to the game on the Big 81. I'm not sure.
Be safe, Timothy.
Is that what SDS?
That's that SDSU thing they do once a year.
Oh, okay. Are they NAIA team? No, the AAA, aren't they? Can't remember. I will hear about this.
Maybe they're a B team. I don't know.
He spins.
Oh,
Merrill
boy,
spins.
look at Merrill. He bounced off a couple of players like a ping pong ball.
Jaden Blair with the big hit at the end of that run.
He sure did get a good hit.
Aaron Moravitz, he had him, and he thought he was held. He looked at the white hat going, what's going on here?
Just 2 yards.
The call, though.
2-yard gain for Merrill.
Spotted at the 36, so a huge third down coming up for Pierre now. Pierre will be 3rd and 4.
Lovely Marcia Potts says yes. Tim Potts is listening. Drive safe, guys.
We love you, Tim. Marcia.
Absolutely.
But we will make fun of you.
That's why we make fun of you.
Lounsbury waiting for the snap. Takes it. Oh, draw play. Throws this one up, and he's caught. And that is Terwilliger, yep. And all of a sudden, he's become a factor here in this second half for the Governors.
We got some
flag,
laundry on
way
the
back
field.
there, yep.
And I think it's going to be in a holding against Pierre.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big kid, Terwilliger. We talked about him, 6'5", 225, just a sophomore. And it's funny that colleges out there now, D1 schools are recruiting sophomores in high school just because of their size.
Sure.
He's got skill, but...
Yeah, but you really don't develop till you're junior, senior.
I was no bigger than Charlie Brown my sophomore year.
Illegal formation, Pierre.
That's going to push him back, so Terwilliger's catch and run will get erased.
55 yards in penalties, 7 penalties for the Govs tonight. Scoopers, 3 penalties, 35 yards.
So that'll push him back to about the original line of scrimmage. Spotted at the 31. And Lounsbury will be the lone person in the backfield here. Takes the snap, looking to throw, and that's intended for number 7.
Coverage.
Great coverage by Tegan Wormstead. Pass was intended for Schiefelbein.
And that's about as good coverage you get on that long pass play.
And that's going to bring up 4th down for the Govs.
Yeah, again, this Scooper defense can bend, but just don't break, don't give up that big play. Right there, Wormstead saw that ball in the air, steps in front of the receiver. He has just as much right to get to the football.
And held his position, didn't grab him, and that forced the receiver to cut off the route.
So Pierre will punt this one away. And the return, no return. They're going to let this one bounce. It takes a Pierre bounce all the way to the 21-yard line, and that's where the Scoopers will start. They're going to mark it at about the 20, it looks like. So the 20-yard line.
Yes, starting in, 27-yard line, the 11-yard line, the 27, and now the 20. So they put together some drives, though, in the second half.
And it's 14-10. If they can get a good drive on this, come away with points, they're going to be a lot better position. But, guys, remember the Aberdeen Central game. We don't want that to come back and haunt us.
9:58 to play here in this one, so plenty of time.
And for those who don't know what we're talking about, Scoopers come down, score with 2 minutes left. Yep. Aberdeen Central comes back and wins the game on a controversial play.
Yep. Williams out of the gun. Peter Pye to his left. Gives to Pye. Pye works this right up the middle. And a gain of maybe 3 or 4. Sully Jost remains on the sideline, helmet in hand. And he would be out there in a millisecond if the coach says he could.
3-yard gain for Pye.
So 2nd down and 7.
Interesting on the sidelines, Kano and Brody Royer playing catch.
Are keeping warmed up, guys.
We've seen Royer complete a pass earlier this season.
Williams hands this one off.
Pye still moving.
And I was going to say, they kind of pushed him out to the right side of the line, and he kept going, and Pye thought maybe he could get escape from it, but...
didn't give him much.
Yeah, that's because he got pushed back. He kept on chugging, and he went sideways more than he went forward.
Gave him about 2 yards?
Yeah, about 2. It'll be about 3rd and 5 coming up. So a huge 3rd down here for Sturgis. 8:50 remaining, clock ticking.
I get that they want to be conservative right now, but you got to move the football.
Yeah.
The passing game has really been working for the Scoops in this second half.
It's way too early to go too conservative here with a 4-point lead. Taking the snap, Williams, quick throw, right side.
Good
That's caught by
blocking.
Deshock. Deshock's got some blocks on his head. He's got a first down.
Dalen Deshock comes to life here in game number 7 of the season.
A little slow to get up. He looks all right.
Carter Williams, too, looked off the receiver.
He did.
He looked left and then looked right, came back to Deshock. Deshock got the first down. That's a nice play.
But where are they going to spot him?
Yeah, he might have
they're going to replay it.
Might have went out of bounds.
We have a flag. We had a hold.
Yeah, we had a flag.
Ouch. Comes at a terrible time.
Yeah, that's going to push the Scoopers back, and you can bet Pierre will accept that one. Yeah, I'll push him all the way back to the 19. Oh, costly hold. So big 3rd down now for the Scoops. They got 3rd and a long, about 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12. Scoopers overcame a couple of long 3rd downs previously here in the second half. See if they can do it again. Williams takes the snap, rolls to his right, looking, he throws, he has a man there. Wormstead catches it. Is he in bounds? If he's in bounds, he's got a first down.
Waiting for a call.
I don't see one. Nope, looks like they're bringing it back. So Wormstead couldn't get a foot in.
And they had Wormstead one-on-one with the cornerback, and a great pass.
Yeah. Great catch by Wormstead, but not in bounds. Yep. So 4th down, and the Scoopers will have to punt.
Really big breeze coming out of the east now, too.
Yep, and this is going to go against it.
Williams kicking into the wind.
Oh. Yeah, he got it high, and it's going to be short.
Yeah.
And it's going to take a Pierre bounce. Scoopers are going to want to touch it dead there.
Oof.
Oh, terrible kick. You get those punts up there too high, and the wind will just blow them back.
It's going to be spotted at the Scooper 34.
Well, great field position here for the Govs. They're down 4, 14-10 with 8 minutes, 11 seconds left.
Scoopers with 2 turnovers, both in the first half. Pierre with a turnover in the first half. Both teams pretty clean.
Lounsbury standing at the 40-yard line. He's got Merrill back there with him. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Clean snap. Lounsbury pitch to Merrill. Merrill works at the left side. Bounces off a tackler. Gets pushed out of bounds. Picks up about 4 or 5 yards on the carry. He's right at the 30, it looks like. Yep, that's where they'll mark it, at the 30. Second down. And 6 coming up for the Pierre Governors. Down 14-10.
That's the 20th carry for Merrill.
Mm-hmm. He's had a heavy load tonight.
77 yards on 20 carries for Carter Merrill.
Quick throw. That's caught at the 25, 20, 15, 10. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Pierre. That's number 12, Cooper Terwilliger, for his second score tonight.
Got to give Terwilliger a lot of credit on that one. I thought he was out of bounds, but he catches his balance and goes into the end zone.
Terwilliger gives the Pierre Governors the lead back. 16-14, extra point pending. And you give Pierre, on the poor punt, great field position, and they took advantage of it.
And Terwilliger just a stud, a big target.
Didn't hear from him at all in the first half, but he comes here in the second half, and he's been big for the Governors.
He's got 2 catches in the second half, a 17-yard touchdown and a 30-yard touchdown.
Well, then he had one called back, too.
Extra point is good. And just like that, the Pierre Governors back out in front by 3. It is 17-14 with 7:56 remaining here at Woodle Field. Next week, Watertown is in town as the Arrows come in, one of the top teams in Class AA football this year, but they got stunned by the Spearfish Spartans last week. And of course, we'll have that tough Spearfish Spartan team in 2 weeks, guys, up at Lyle Hare Stadium in Spearfish. Always a great place to call a game.
Spearfish Sturgis, you can't ask for a better game than that.
Can't ask for a better game than that.
Throw the records out of the window. We're going to have a football game.
Maybe we'll have a little bit of snow by then.
Oh, that'd be nice. Frozen tundra of Lyle Hare Stadium.
Yeah. Terry was gone one year for that game, and you and I called that up there at Lyle Hare, and there was a ton of snow, remember? They had it all piled up on each end zone. And it was cold.
I think I was in Hawaii, wasn't I?
You probably were. Since there was snow here, you probably were in Hawaii.
I spent many cold evenings sitting on the bench at Black Hills State on football team.
That's right.
I asked to be put in just to stay warm.
You know, we said the Cooper defense can bend but not break. They broke there. And Cooper Terwilliger, 6'5", 225, a huge target for Lounsburg. Makes a catch and then tiptoes the sideline for a touchdown.
But the wind took that one. It's deep. Scoopers are going to try and return it from near the end zone. Uh-oh, is that a flag back there? Was that just a marker?
Can't tell from here.
No, that's a flag, it looks like.
Well, see, there was a block that went below the waist, but he started high and slipped down.
Okay.
So that shouldn't be a penalty.
All right, looks like you're going to pick it up. Nope, they are. It's going to be a hold on the Scoopers.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Boy, there's some killer penalties for the Scoops in this second half. I mean, you have terrible field position to start with, and then you commit a penalty, and it gets more terrible. Is that a word? Terrible?
Terrible, I think.
As Charles Barkley would say, terrible.
Terrible
field position.
Yeah, Sturgis is going to have to start inside the 10-yard line.
Ouch.
They got a long way to go. Officially, they'll spot it at the 7-yard line. So Scoopers 93 yards away.
That hurts.
From a touchdown. A field goal will tie it, though. So Williams takes the snap. Quick handoff to Peter Pye. Pye right up the middle, and Pye crosses the 10. I think he might spot him at the 10. If so, that'll be a 3-yard gain.
I'd like to share more time with you, gentlemen, but I'm going to go down the sideline where it's exciting. Not that you're boring.
We do have faces for radio, though. Ball at the 10-yard line. Second down and 7. Williams awaiting the snap. Takes it. Looking to throw. Quick throw up the middle. Oh, in and out of the hands of DeShock. If DeShock would have hung on to that, he would have had a first down and more.
Yeah, good coverage by Pierre, and Williams tried to thread the needle, and he just about did.
He just about did.
Got into the hands of DeShock, but batted
Couldn't
away
hang on.
by that Pierre defender. Again, a long third down for the Scoops.
Again, thanks to Quick Mart Sturgis Subs providing the official soft drink for Gary Matthews.
Cheapest pop in town. Best fountain pop, too.
Williams out of the gun. Takes a snap, drops back, looking to throw. Going deep. He's got Jesse Lane up there. That was almost picked off. Number 14, Porter Hunsley, had a better chance of catching that one than Jesse Lane did. So now it's fourth down.
Holding on the Scoops.
And I'm pretty sure Pierre will decline that, because that'll bring up fourth down and 10. Well, fourth down and 7. Yeah. With 7 minutes to play.
Yeah, again, punting into
Gotta
the
punt
wind.
into the wind. This is a better punt. It's
bit
low,
lower.
but it will not take a Sturgis bounce, though, and it'll be tagged down by the Scoopers at the 40-yard line. So Pierre is still going to start with good field position here, and Sturgis has just not been able to get good field position to their advantage here. So the ball will be spotted at the 40-yard line.
Terwilliger back in the game.
And again, watch him here. He has really come on strong for the Governors here this second half.
He's playing tight end, and he's been pretty wide open, the throws that Lounsburg has tossed his way. So linebacker's not picking him up as he comes off the line.
Yep.
He's talking to Lounsburg right now, too. We'll see if he's a target on this play.
Well, Pierre kind of uses him like you see Travis Kelsey with the Chiefs.
There he goes out into the flat.
Lounsbury runs it, and he works
And he
it.
caught
Terwilliger again, and Terwilliger is deep into Sturgis Cooper territory in the red zone.
What hands by Terwilliger. He stuck his hands up over the top of the defensive back and pulled that one out of the air. Wow.
The first down just outside the 10-yard line
That
in
hurts.
the red zone for the Govs again.
Right at about the 13.
Yep.
27-yard play.
First and 10 for the Govs. And they'll hand this one off. Merrill does a little spin move. Gets inside the 10-yard line. Looks like they're going to spot him down at about the 6 or 7-yard line. So second down and 4, 6-yard carry. Ball at the 8-yard line. Lounsbury. Here you go again, Terry. They're going to line Terwilliger up in the tight end slot. They're going to put him on the right side this time.
Scoopers cannot let Pierce score on this drive, or they are in deep kimchi.
Well, they're going to run this
Good
left side, and the
tackle.
Scoopers bring Merrill down.
Aaron Moravitz gets into the backfield to make that tackle on Merrill.
So now a big third down coming up.
A loss of about 5 on that play.
Yep, they're going to take them back those few yards they got before on the run by Merrill. It'll be 3rd and 9. I'm telling you, though, if you're the Scoopers, you got to watch Terwilliger here, and he's going to line up on the left side this time.
Yeah, he didn't have a catch in the first half. He's got 2 touchdown catches here in the second half. Low snap.
Takes the snap. Quick throw. That's to Merrill, and Merrill catches it in the end zone.
We got a flag.
So we got a flag down, though, far right side, and this might be on Pierre.
I think number 4 for Pierre, George Stolley, going to get
this
called.
is coming back.
Going to get called with a hold on that right side. Referee's discussing
ineligible downfield, and that'll happen. That will happen when you have a situation like that in which Lounsbury is on the run and you get some of them big linemen get a little farther down the field than what they can be.
Yeah, sometimes a screen up the middle.
Yep.
Linemen get a little anxious.
Get a little anxious and get to going a little quicker than what you want them to.
A few yards downfield, so fortunate for the Scoops.
So 3rd down and 9.
They need a big stop here.
They sure do. Pierre can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. Oh, he dropped the snap, and the ball's still loose.
Scoopers are on
it. And let's see, we got 2 people on it, a Pierre Governor and a Scooper. Let's see who's got it.
They're trying to untangle the players. We'll see what the signal is.
Waiting for a call. Pierre.
Oh, Pierre football.
Pierre got it.
Loss of 8 on that play for the Govs.
And that football was...
That was live.
It was live forever there, it seems like, before somebody could get a chance to jump on it. So Pierre is going to try a long field goal here with the wind, though, so that will benefit them. 42-yard field goal attempt for the Governors.
Freshman Carter Templeton.
Oh, boy, that kick's got distance.
No good.
And it's no good. So the Scoopers will get the ball back with 3:55 remaining. It is 17-14. Let's go down to Coach Avola. Go ahead.
So, guys, on the fumble, it looked like the Pierre quarterback never had the ball on the snap. He got it on the ground, then kind of threw it up in the air trying to get it, and that caused the ball to go back further. So sometimes when everything goes wrong, it all goes wrong. Back to you.
And good thing that happened because the Scoopers were able to force the Pierre Governors into kicking a long field goal. And the field goal is no good.
Well, Scoopers with not great field position, but they have the
their
football.
Own 20, yep.
That's all you can hope for at this point in the game. With the clock ticking down, the Scoopers are going to have to pull some stuff out of that offensive playbook to get this ball downfield.
See what they can do here. Williams out of the gun here for the Scoopers. Ready to take the snap, and does. Hands this one out to Peter Pye. Peter Pye working it right side.
Good run.
Beautiful run by Pye. He's got a first down, 11 yards on the carry.
Yeah, again, Peter Pye having to take up the load for Sully Jost. Played a great game for the Scoops. 12 yards on that carry for Peter Pye.
First down and 10. Clock resumes ticking here after they move the markers. 3:35 and counting. Waiting for the snap is Williams. Pye in the backfield. Quick throw, right side. That's caught. And a gain of maybe 3 before being pushed out of bounds. Keegan Wormstead with the catch for the Scoops.
Yeah, gain of about 3.
Again, Sully Jost re-aggravating an ankle injury. Has been on the sideline with his helmet. He's been wanting to go in.
7 catches for Wormstead, 49 yards.
Williams, the lone setback. At quarterback, looking to throw. Dangerous. And intended for Wormstead.
Wow.
Over his head, and that could have been picked.
Yeah, high throw to Wormstead.
Yeah.
And Wormstead took a shot, too.
He sure
as
did.
That ball sailed overhead.
And now that brings up 3rd down and 7 for the Scoops with 2:43 remaining. Scoopers have all 3 timeouts left.
Heck of a ball game here at Woodle Field.
So they could punt it if they don't get the first down here.
Scoopers haven't beaten Pierre since I've been doing football with you, my friend.
It's been a long time.
It's been a while. Tonight might be the night.
Williams will keep this one. Oh, it didn't fool Pierre at all.
Loss.
Yeah, he's back to the original line of scrimmage. You got to have 4th down and 10 coming up. And with 2:29 and counting, you can pump this away with 3 timeouts and hope you stop the Governors.
Loss of 3 on that play.
But I'm not sure if that's what Coach Gillespie is going to do. In fact, he's going to call one of his timeouts here. And he's going to talk this one over.
Let's take a look at some scores here while we have a little bit of time. Huron leads Aberdeen Central 10-3 after 3. Watertown shuts out T-Area 25-0. That's a final. Yankton 21-7 over Brookings. 9 minutes left in that game. Spearfish blanks Douglas 58-0. Brandon Valley shuts out Mitchell 47-0. So the number 1 Brookings team in big trouble, Yankton. Yankton's really been finding their groove here lately, and they have the ball with 9 minutes left, and they put together some long drives. So we'll keep you up to date on that one, how it turns out.
All the scores coming up, of course, on our post-game report tonight, so stay tuned for that. Scoopers will have 2 timeouts left, but it is 4th down and 10. So now you've just burned one of your timeouts if you decide to punt. You'll be able to stop the clock twice. There is no 2-minute warning in high school football. Now college has it. They don't call it the 2-minute warning. They call it, the 2-minute surprise. Surprise, 2 minutes left. But they stop the clock for whatever they call it for in college football now. I don't like it. I wish they would have just left the rules alone. But
yep.
Let's not ruin college football.
All right, here we go. Big play right here.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to go for it. No punting unit out there right at the moment. They're trying to get Pierre to jump.
Whistle on the play.
Yeah, did somebody move?
No flag, but referee stops the play. They called an encroachment on the Scoops. That might change the play call here for Coach Gillespie.
So now it's 4th and 15. Yeah. Well, I thought somebody probably moved for him to whistle the play dead like that.
Boy, that's costly.
That's a killer. Now Gillespie's going to burn his 2nd timeout, so now you only have 1 left. So this not working out well for the Scoopers here. I don't like burning those timeouts.
Coach Abela, are you eavesdropping on that huddle over there?
I think he might be. He might be
he's
eavesdropping a little bit.
He's walking towards it. Don't get in trouble down there, Coach.
Oh, dear. Terry, the reason we're up here is because we're not coaches.
Right.
But I almost think maybe punt this one. Pin Pierre back in their own territory and see if you can force the 3 and out.
I think you have to because
three timeouts. So
your chances of converting a 4th and 15 are pretty slim.
Yeah.
You're punting into the wind. The wind right now has died. That flag not moving.
Yeah.
The Josh Fowler Memorial flagpole holding Old Glory is not really flapping too much in the wind. Oh, there it goes. I should have kept my mouth shut. But yeah, I think that is the play. And then you got to have your defense step up, try to force a turnover.
But that was when you had 3 full timeouts. Now you're just down to 1.
Yep.
So I guess if you're Sturgis, you almost got to go for it here.
They are. They sure are.
Yep. Carter Williams will come out of the gun.
The coach
Peter
is looking
behind him.
Looking at the clock. 2:18 left.
Williams takes the snap. Looking, throws. That is caught by Wormstead. Oh, he does a little pitch back to his teammate. And not going to get there.
2 yards short.
Yep. And that was number 11.
That was Cole Litson.
That was Cole Litson. I was going to say we haven't said his name yet tonight. That was a good idea at the play, though. Wormstead pitches it back to Litson. They were hoping Litson could get the first down.
13-yard
game.
Yards
short.
They needed
15. He was 2 yards short. So Pierre is going to take over. So now you've got to stop the Governors here. You have 1 timeout to stop the clock. There's 2:08 remaining.
Great tackle by that Pierre defender. I didn't see who made the tackle, but he just...
It could be a game-saving tackle for the Pierre Governors.
And that ball thrown a bit behind Wormstadt, too, but he made a great catch.
Yep.
Got the ball into Litzen's hands, and Litzen tackled 2 yards short of the first down.
Quick pitch into the backfield. Scoopers were bringing the heat.
Kettleson.
Merrill with it, and Merrill stays in bounds. And if you're Pierre, that's exactly what you want to do. Sturgis is going to burn their final timeout. Merrill picks up a couple of yards to the 38-yard line with 1:59 remaining. It's a 3-point lead, 17-14 for Pierre. So it's 2nd and 8. Scoopers cannot stop the clock anymore. So if you're Pierre, I imagine you're going conservative here. You're running the football. Stay away from the sideline so you don't go out of bounds.
Running clock, not enough time to end the game. But if they get a first down, it's over.
A first down will end it for the Pierre Governors. Scoopers have got to stop them here.
Yep, Scooper defense on the ropes right now. We'll see what they can do to stop this Pierre offense right now. Terwilliger, tight end on the left side.
And keep an eye on him. He has had a huge second half.
Yeah, you're right. I think Pierre will keep it pretty conservative, but Coach Steve Steele,
Lounsbury with it.
He's been known to pull some tricks out of his hat, too.
Takes the snap. Gives this one to Merrill. Merrill trying to break free. Not going to get to the first down. He's going to get to about the 35. Third down coming for the Govs. Once they place the ball, the play clock will start.
Another 3-yard gain for Merrill. He's got 24 carries, 82 yards on the ground.
So Pierre will use up as much time as they can. They'll wait till the play clock gets to about 0 before they snap it on third down here. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Governors. 1:20 to play. And maybe Pierre going to call a timeout here?
I think they did.
Oh, so they're going to stop the clock here for the Scoopers.
Okay.
But they are, this is just as big a play for them as it is for the Sturgis Scoopers because 5 yards and this game's over.
Up here with a 17-14 lead here, a minute 13 left in this one. Both teams 2-4 on the season. As we talked about earlier, Sturgis sitting at number 10 in power points. Pierre at number 7. They're right on the bubble. Huron at number 8. And the Huron Tigers tonight, looks like they're going to get a 10-0 win over Aberdeen. So big win for Huron. They've got a minute left in that game. Aberdeen with the ball.
A loss tonight will really hurt the Scoopers' playoff chances.
Yeah,
they
Scoopers
really need this win here tonight.
Next week, home, Watertown. The following week is at Spearfish. Two teams that are really rolling right now.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right, so Pierre needs 5 yards to end this one.
Quarterback keeper.
Right to Merrill.
That's a first down.
Yep, and a first down and more. Yep. They actually brought in Elijah Bucci, the tight end, to take that one. Number 1 for the Pierre Governors.
That's what they tried to do against Yankton. He's a 6'3", 200-pound tight end, and they did a direct snap. First down, Pierre.
Yep, and that will end it.
Bucci down to the 21-yard line. 14-yard gain for Elijah Bucci.
They'll move the sticks. Clock has started back up. And now it can be victory formation for the Pierre Governors. Scoopers are going to fall a little bit short here tonight.
Another close loss for the Scoops.
3 games in which they've lost by 3 points or less. That will be the final kneel down of the game, and the final 24 seconds are going to roll off here. And the Pierre Governors are going to come away with a hard-earned 17-14 victory tonight over the Sturgis Scoopers. It'll be senior night next Friday night here at Sturgis as Watertown will come to town. All right, and that's it. So our post-game show is on the way next. You're listening to Sturgis Cooper Football on the Big 81 KBHB.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Harvest is in full swing, and Grossenberg Implement has the integrated solution staff to help you. Don't trust just anyone with your data. Give their staff at any of their 9 locations a call to review your harvest data through John Deere Operations Center. Many changes have been made to this useful tool, and their staff is trained to get you through it. Grossenberg Implement, where service is the other half of a great product.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
The field. Our very own coach Bob Havela has teamed up with Terwilliger from the Pierre Governors, who had a spectacular night tonight in the win for Pierre. Go ahead, Coach. Take it away.
Okay, thank you, guys. With Cooper Terwilliger from Pierre, great game tonight. What did you guys see in the Scooper defense that got you open?
I appreciate it. The coaches just, they isolated the game so we could just get the ball to our playmakers. The QB made good reads, made good throws, and the offensive line blocked well tonight. So I thought that's what we did and executed it properly.
No, you corrected me when I came over here. I thought you were senior. You're only a sophomore. You're still growing.
Yeah, I'm only 16. I got 2 more years left. So.
Well, good luck to you. Who do you have next week?
Next week we have Spearfish at home, so it'll be a good battle.
Good battle. Good luck to you. Thank you. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Coach. Coach Bob Havela catching up with Cooper Terwilliger. You want to give an MVP to the game here tonight. He's got it. Boy, what a second half he had, Terry. I'll go ahead and let you run down the stats here next on the postgame report.
Yeah, we'll talk about his night after we cover the Scoops. The Scoops with a pretty rough first half. Just came out in the first half and had, let me pull my stats out here, 54 total yards in the first half. 243 for the game. Fantastic second half for the Scoopers. 22 carries, 84 yards on the ground, led by Peter Pye, who's filling in for Sully Jost tonight. Peter, 12 carries, 43 yards. Jackson Cano, 4 carries for 24 yards. Carter Williams had 4 carries for 16 yards. Carter Williams, 16 of 32 passing, just 7 passing yards in that first half. Ends up with 159 for the game and 2 touchdowns, both to Dalen DeShock in the second half. Dalen, fantastic night. 4 catches, 52 yards, 2 scores, a 25-yard catch for a touchdown and a 14-yard touchdown catch. Tegan Wormstadt, 8 catches, 62 yards. Jaden Blair, good to see him back in action, 2 catches for 25. Jesse Lane, 2 catches for 20. 2 turnovers for the Scoopers, both in the first half. 6 penalties for 65 yards for Sturgis. Some real costly ones in the second half for the Scoopers. Pushed him back into some deep field position. For Pierre, 277 total yards of offense, 30 carries, 122 yards on the ground for Pierre, led by Carter Merrill. 24 carries for Carter Merrill, 82 yards on the ground. No scores, but man, he kept the ball in the middle of the field, kept the ball in bounds for the Govs. Passing, Caleb Lounsbury, 11 completions on 23 attempts, 155 yards through the air, 2 touchdown passes, and as Gary said, Cooper Terwilliger, just a sophomore, 2 touchdown catches for the Govs in the second half, a 17-yard touchdown catch in the third quarter, and with 7:56 left in the game, a 30-yard catch where he tiptoed down the right sideline. And that 30-yard catch gave Cooper Terwilliger 3 catches for 74 yards on the night. The sophomore comes in and takes over in the second half for the Govs. Govs, just 1 turnover, a fumble in the first quarter, 8 penalties, 60 yards for Pierre. Pierre comes out with a 17-14 win here at Woodall Field.
All right, and Coach Bob Havilah is catching up with Coach Chris Koletsky. Go ahead, Coach.
Coach, another tough loss tonight. Looked like a well-played game. What'd you tell the kids?
Keep their heads up. You know, we got to win at least one of these, if not 2 of these last 2 games, to have a shot at the playoffs and give our seniors one last game. That's something to play for. It's 2 games that we think we can compete in and we can win. We can't sulk. We can't, lower our standards. We got to be there for each other, and we got to fight for another day. I'm proud of the boys' effort tonight, playing with the program like Pierre. You just, you wish that, one of these at least would go your way, but it didn't tonight, and this teaches character. And we got to figure out a way to fight for the next day, the next play, every inch, and just come back and be a better team next week.
It looked like the second half, the offense got rolling a lot better. Did you make some adjustments?
Not really, but, Carter was confident tonight throwing the football. You saw a little bit of difference there, letting the ball go out of his hands. That's something that's really good to see. Coach Anderson called a great game. He had a great game plan going into it, so hats off to him. And I thought Coach Lewis and the defense, for the most part, did a really good job in some tough situations early on in the game. These are just things that sting, and this is life, and we have to figure out a way to finish these games out.
Finally, Watertown next week. What do you know about them?
Big, physical East River football team. We've seen a few of those. It's got to come back ready to fight in the trenches. That's one thing I've been proud of our boys on defense, primarily, is being able to stop the run for the most part. And we're going to see a heavy dose of it next week.
Thank Coach Koletsky. Have a good night.
Great interview, Coach Havilah. Coach Koletsky dejected, as can be expected. Scoopers, 1-point loss at Huron, 1-point loss to Aberdeen, and now 3-point loss to Pierre. So 3 winnable games for the Scoops, and just couldn't find a way to close it out.
All right, we'll do the legendary electric scoreboard after this timeout from our post-game sponsor, Quick Mart, Sturgis Subs. Is a great time to stop by Quick Mart in Sturgis. When you're on the way to your next football or volleyball game, stop in to grab one of their delicious made-to-order subs. Sturgis Subs inside Quick Mart is open 10 to 3 Monday through Saturday and closed on Sundays. And for a warm-up this fall, try one of their tasty rice bowls or cup of their hot and ready soups. Quick Mart is proud to
give it off to Cisse, gliding to the basket. Out to 3, Jay Hayes. Good. And Eric Glenn wants to stop the music.
Finals, Huron beats Aberdeen Central 10-0. Watertown shuts out T-Area. Surprise there, 25-0. Number 3, Yankton beats number 1, Brookings tonight, 24-7. The Bucks are rolling right now. Spearfish 58-0 over Douglas. Spearfish at number 2. Number 2, AAA, Brandon Valley shuts out Mitchell, 47-0. AAA scores, Sioux Falls Lincoln beats Rapid City Central 46-7. Sioux Falls Roosevelt beats Stevens 35-7. In 11A, number 1 winner wins in a forfeit over Lakota Tech. Rapid City Christian shuts out Lee Deadwood 42-0. Custer leads Bellefouche 32-13. 2 minutes left in that game. It should be a final by now. That's at Bellefouche High School, just right down the road. 11B scores, St. Thomas More shuts out Hot Springs 42-0. Number 1 Sioux Falls Christian, no problem with Bridgewater Ethan Emery 49-8. See if we can find something close to home here. Those are a lot of East River scores. Class 9 AA scores. Number 2 Wall 55, Bennett County 0. That's still underway, and that being played at Wall High School. New Underwood leads Jones County 52-30. That's late in the fourth quarter. And Hill City, they beat Kadoka Area 50-16. 9A scores from around our area. Dupree beats Lemon McIntosh 38-6. Harding County Bison, number 5 in the 9A rankings. They are leading Faith 41-0. That's in the second half. Pat West, Philip Scotties, they beat Lyman tonight, or they're beating Lyman 51-26. That's late in the fourth quarter. Should be a final here in just a bit. Timberlake beats Potter County 44-8. Moving on to 9B. See if we can find some scores from the western South Dakota area. I think we've talked about all these already, so that should wrap up our scores on the legendary electric scoreboard.
All right, guys, some final comments here tonight as the Scoopers will get ready to bring in Watertown next week. Who wants to start?
I'll start with my
Okay.
There we go.
There you go. Go ahead.
As Coach Kleski said, Watertown's big and they're good. But Pierre was big and they were good. Yeah. Sturgis has to figure out how to get these matchups to their advantage. Cooper Turlinger, he's a big kid. In fact, like I said on the radio, when I interviewed him, I thought he was a senior, but he's only a sophomore when we looked at the schedule.
I think I said it 3 or 4 times during the broadcast, but I know you don't listen to me, Coach.
Didn't put the hearing aids in tonight.
Eh?
That's okay.
Eh? No,
that's okay. My wife doesn't listen to me either.
Yeah, well, no one does.
That's selective hearing.
All right. Anyway, he said it. We got those one-on-one situations with the Sturgis defensive backs that I wanted, and that's how we scored 2 touchdowns. Had a great night. And when you got someone who's 6'5", and you've got a defensive back that's 5'11", it doesn't take much to do the math. So they've got to make adjustments on defense when they're in those situations. Offensively, not a bad second half offensively.
No.
But they were slow getting going in the first half. And I think that's something they're going to have to work on if they hope to win against Watertown. And quite honestly, guys, they lose to Watertown, I don't think they're going to make the playoffs.
No, it doesn't look that way. Watertown tonight, we were talking about that. Shutout T.
They got a big win.
25-0. They are a load, but you're right, Terwilliger, that last play, Tegan Wormstadt, great coverage on him. But that ball was thrown high. They high-pointed it. Terwilliger, just fantastic catch. Young player, and man, he's going to be tough for the next couple of years to come. But you're right. I think Coach said there were no adjustments made in the second half. Looked to me like they opened things up a little bit more in the playbook, and which, when you start having some success in the passing game, Peter Pye started having some success running.
Right.
They made Pierre pay for that press tight defense they were playing in the first half, and Scoopers came out and really had a good second half and just could not. Yeah, without Terwilliger, the Scoops would have came out of here with the W tonight more than likely, but he was just the difference maker in the second half. And yeah, tough night. And we've been through some tough losses this season. The boys are a little bit down right now, but like Coach said, that's life. You can't sulk. You can't sit there and say, woe is me, because you have a powerhouse coming here to Woodle Field next week.
And the thing is, Sturgis, they have great receivers. They've got to catch the ball. They keep dropping balls. Another thing is you don't have a Terlicker on the scooper side. You know, we've had receivers before, tall, 6'4", 6'5", where you can throw that jump ball. This year we don't. So you have to come up with a different strategy in your passing strategy. They can win. They can beat Watertown, but they're going to have to give it 110% effort next week.
I would say DeShock, Dalen DeShock, fantastic night for the Scoops. 4 catches, 52 yards, 2 scores. He was our Terwilliger tonight for the Scoopers, and he has that potential. It's been underused, as we've talked about it the last few weeks. We've talked about him being underused by the Scoopers. He came into tonight's game with just 5 catches. He doubled his season output in one game tonight. Well, almost, with 4 catches tonight. So he's got 9 catches for the season. He should have that in a game or 2 for the Scoops. So, you know, coach has got to find a better way to use him.
Exactly. And you know, where Terwilliger is tall, rangy, throw the ball up for a jump ball, DeShock is a little different. He's quick, he makes fast moves, and he can get down the field. So it's 2 different type of receivers. And I'm hoping next week the Scoopers will put DeShock to a lot of work.
We're definitely going to need to pick up a win next week, fellas, as the Watertown Arrows come to town. And with that, we're going to wrap things up here tonight. Thanks to Quick Mart Sturgis Subs for sponsoring our post-game wrap-up here tonight. Until next Friday when the Watertown Arrows come to town. Kerry Anderson, Bob Havela, who's picking up bugs back to his childhood. I'm Gary Matthews. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone.
Aloha.
Always an honor and a privilege.